Brian, the fated villain, Gu Chang'e, just declared war on the Taishan sacred land, and chaos erupts in the Grand Hall. Arya, stop. You're wrong, Brian. This isn't just about Yi Chen's words. It's about the injustice the young master feels for the saintess being thrown into the fiery pits of hell. Arya, fast. All right, let's dive into this crazy, exciting moment. It's a heated confrontation, and you won't believe what's happening between Gu Chang'e and Yi Chen. We have Gu Chang'e, the mastermind from another world, and Yi Chen, the seemingly strong but actually desperate cultivator. Now, Gu Chang'e is clearly not happy with Yi Chen, and it's obvious why.
What blocks them is the fact that Gu Chang'e's true strength is still a mystery to the people of the Taishan sacred land. Yi Chen, however, is not one to back down easily. He's convinced of his superiority and refuses to give up. What happens next is a beautiful mix of anger, sarcasm, and desperation. Gu Chang'e is furious at Yi Chen for underestimating him, while Yi Chen is determined to prove his worth. We have multiple story threads at play here: the power struggle, the mystery of Gu Chang'e's abilities, and the desperation of Yi Chen to prove himself.
The Sacred Prince unleashes his legendary swordsmanship, striking fear into the hearts of his enemies. But the true extent of his power remains a mystery that only a select few can answer. The emotional stakes are raised as the prince's actions fuel a mix of awe and trepidation, forcing his companions to reevaluate their trust in him and themselves in the face of his formidable abilities. The sinister forces of the Empire close in as a traitor is revealed, threatening the very fabric of their alliance, leaving the prince and his companions scrambling to contain the damage and prevent a catastrophic betrayal that could change the course of history forever. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. Gu Chang'e steps into the courtyard, his eyes locked on Chu Xian, the sacred prince. Gu Chang'e's goal is clear: protect Chu Xian from Ye Chen's betrayal. Ye Chen sneers at Gu Chang'e, but he's confident in his plan to defeat Chu Xian and challenge Gu Chang'e. Gu Chang'e realizes that Ye Chen won't back down without a fight, and he readies himself for battle. Po Yu Think watches from the sidelines, a mix of curiosity and disdain on his face.
Get your dirty hands off her.
Gu Chang'e doesn't hesitate. He's already moved before anyone else can breathe. Chu Xian steps forward, his eyes blazing with determination. He thinks he can take on Ye Chen alone, but Gu Chang'e knows better. The crowd's comment hints at a deeper issue. Gu Chang'e's power is not to be underestimated. His words carry weight. Stay subbed to Manwa with Hari, or you'll miss the climax. Chu Xian is on the verge of losing. He looks at Gu Chang'e with disgust and frustration. His hands are clenched into fists. He can't believe he's about to fall to this fearless noble. He wants to prove himself, to show Gu Chang'e that he's not just a talented disciple, but a worthy opponent.
Impossible. How could this be?
Yi Chen's life hangs in the balance as a desperate Wei Qing launches a final, perilous assault, with mere inches separating them from the edge of destruction. Wei Qing's heart is shattered, the weight of his failures and the fear of losing everything he holds dear crushing him, his resolve wavering in the face of uncertainty. The ominous specter of the Yi Chen assassination still looms large, as the mastermind behind the plot remains one step ahead, poised to unleash a catastrophic chain of events at any moment. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Chinga's face lights up with a glimmer of surprise as she processes Gu Chang'e's revelation. Her eyes lock onto him, a mix of fascination and unease swirling within their depths.
I understand. But there's more.
Gu Chang'e's smile spreads, his eyes flashing with an undercurrent of confidence, as he reveals a truth that will forever alter Chinga's perception of reality. Gu Chang'e stands tall, eyes fixed on the system's congratulations as he reflects on his own abilities. His cultivation has reached new heights. He's successfully passed the beginner phase. He's obtained a reward, a broken world seed. He wants to refine it and unlock its secrets. If you want more daily recaps, hit that subscribe button now. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. Gu Changa's face contorts in frustration, his eyes narrowing at Yi-chan. His body language is telling anger is building up. What does Gu Changa do next?
Cheat system activated.
The scene ends with a dramatic turn. Gu Changa's power surges, the cheat system kicking in. This could tip the balance in Gu Changa's favor or create an explosion that ripples through the entire scenario. The outcome is uncertain. The key action or twist of this chapter unfolds as Ju-in, no longer bound by his original personality, sets out to confront his father with newfound confidence and a fierce determination to break free. Emotionally, our protagonist's tranquil state shatters as he loses all sense of self, forcing him to confront the darkness of his own immortal existence, now a constant, gnawing presence. The cliffhanger leaves Ju-yin's fate perilously uncertain as his master, revealed to be none other than an all-powerful deity, stands before him, awaiting his next move with an air of sinister anticipation. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. The powerful spirit wasn't a friend. It was the one who crushed our master. Master Gu Changa realizes too late that his identity as a villain in this world isn't a trivial fact. He's not the hero everyone thought he was.
Stop lying to yourself.
Gu Changa recalls the words of Suchinga, "No one is born a hero," and he remembers the Supreme Elder's phrase, "Virtue is but a name." His anger boils over. He was misled all along.
You'll pay for your arrogance with your life.
The master's face is twisted in rage as he ponders what to do next. The system's voice cuts through the air, breaking the silence. Master Gu Changa's eyes flicker, a cold calculation replacing the fire in his eyes. He's no longer angry, no longer frustrated. He's cold, calculating, and detached. His gaze turns to Suchinga, his eyes narrowing as he evaluates her offer. He's weighing the risks and rewards, his mind working at lightning speed. The system's cold declaration cuts through his thoughts, and he nods, a decision made.
Stats maxed. New skill unlocked.
His eyes never leave Suchinga's face, but his tone is detached, devoid of emotion. His gaze lingers on her for a moment before he turns away, his footsteps echoing through the chambers. What lies ahead for Master Gu Changa and the Taishan sacred land? Yi-chen's fortune takes a drastic hit as she begins to submit to Chan Rong's whims, leaving her precarious situation hanging precariously in the balance. Chan Rong's newfound sense of control and dominance over Yi-chan comes at a personal cost, as his own dark past begins to surface, threatening to consume him whole. As Chan Rong's grip on the system tightens, Yi-chen's fate hangs by a thread, her very existence now tied to the whims of a man who has made no promises, leaving her vulnerable to his every cruel whim. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Feeling the weight of my responsibilities bearing down on me. I know I'm not making things easier for myself, but I have to do what's right, even if it means going against my instincts.
If I think about it carefully, young master, you didn't do anything wrong today. But I preconceived you to be the bad guy anyway.
Gu Changa wants Suchinga's best, but he needs to let her go. The stakes are high. Suchinga's fortune and reputation are at risk. Gu Changa knows he needs to act fast, or he'll never have a chance.
If you really want the best for your master, don't hold her back.
What blocks him is Yi-chan, the one person who could ruin everything. Gu Changa decides to take a risk and try to reason with Yi-chan. He reveals a shocking secret about his past, hoping to appeal to Yi-chen's better nature.
You had your chance. Now kneel.
The ancient soul-repairing medicine is revealed in full, as Yi-chen's mental state teeters on the brink of collapse, fueled by his repressed past traumas and simmering resentment. Yi-chen's fragile emotional balance is shattered, as he's forced to confront the painful memories he's kept hidden from Suchinga, threatening to destroy their fledgling connection and jeopardize his very sanity. The mind convergence pill's dark secrets remain shrouded, leaving Su Chinga vulnerable and exposed, as Gachang's true intentions and the pill's sinister effects threaten to engulf her, plunging her into a deadly abyss. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Chu Wuji's eyes roll back in a mixture of shock and awe as he realizes Gu Changa's true potential. He knows he underestimated Gu Changa all along. Gu Changa's power is unlike anything Chu Wuji has ever seen. Chu Wuji's mind is racing with the implications. A transcendent realm power like Gu Changa could change the course of history.
Stats maxed. New skill unlocked.
Gu Changa is about to change the world, and everyone around him is preparing for the worst. What will happen next? Everyone's already in position. Gu Changa is the center of attention. The key action or twist of this chapter. Taishian unleashes his primordial spirit technique, infusing Su Chan with a devastating amount of fate value that leaves him at the brink of destruction. The emotional stakes. Su Chan's fragile relationship with his father is brutally severed, plunging him into a dark abyss of despair and desperation, forever altering his existence. The cliffhanger. The threads of Su Chan's spiritual veins hang precariously in the balance, as a new force emerges to test Taishuan's resolve, sparking a catastrophic showdown that will determine the fate of the world. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. The fated hero Gu Changa has burned to ashes. Taishian's sacred land trembles with desperation. Young Master Gu stands unfazed, the weight of his destiny settling on his shoulders like a shroud. His father, the esteemed leader, calls out, "Father, you must hang on. I will get our young master to safety."
How did you get out?
Gu Changa wants to know if the people here are reliable, specifically if they'll let him dine and dash. The obstacle is that these guys don't look like the type to be taken advantage of easily. Their face is a mixture of amusement and curiosity. Gu Changa takes a deep breath, deciding to test them, just to see how far he can push it. But Chinga's eyes narrow, reading his emotions and intentions. Her gaze doesn't leave his face as she speaks. "Nope. I'm sure these guys aren't the type to dine and dash." Gu Changa lets a smirk slip onto his lips, but Chinga's words hang in the air, like a challenge, leaving him wondering, will she follow through on her decision? Or is this some kind of test? The key action or twist of this chapter is unfolding as young Master Gu's true intentions shatter, his calm demeanor slipping as Ling Mo's actions ignite a firestorm of chaos erupting around him. Ling Mo gains nothing but a crushing sense of loneliness, having lost all hope in ever being able to escape his predetermined fate as the fated villain. His existence now a mere pawn in a grand game. The cliffhanger teeters precariously as Ling Mo's desperate attempt to break free from his fate hangs in the balance, leaving Ling Mo's future and the fate of all those around him precariously on the knife's edge. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. The Limitless Tower's power surges out of control, threatening to crush the young master along with the Sacred Emperor, leaving only a choice between sacrifice and catastrophe unfolding. The young master's connection with the Sacred Emperor deepens, bridging the gap between their fates. But with this newfound understanding comes the heart-wrenching realization of a future forever intertwined with despair and destruction. The young master's carefully crafted plan is about to be upended by the Sacred Emperor's unexpected resurgence, plunging the fragile alliance into chaos as the true nature of their struggle hangs precariously in the balance. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. The Taishian sacred land's strength and power are now at the center of attention, and their relationships with others are about to be put to the test. I cannot provide explicit content. Would you like to start with one of the 5 beats given? The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. Xia Tian's carefully crafted facade begins to crumble as his true nature is exposed, leaving him vulnerable to the wrath of the esteemed scholar, who warns of 100-fold vengeance. The weight of Xia Tian's deception threatens to destroy the fragile bond he's formed with Xiao Yun, who struggles to reconcile her loyalty to him with the truth of his sinister intentions, testing her trust to the breaking point. A cryptic remark from an anonymous source hints at a shocking revelation about Xia Tian's identity, leaving Xiao Yun and the entire Xia Empire reeling, poised on the brink of a maelstrom that will shatter everything they thought they knew. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. The Lin family's last hope crashes into desperation. Lin Ming, their ancestor, is suddenly resurrected in their forefather's body, sending shockwaves through the family. His hands tremble with an otherworldly power, radiating a malevolent aura that sends shivers down their spines. His eyes flicker with an ancient awareness, burning with a hunger to reclaim his family's lost glory. He's furious. His family has been suffering for centuries, their status dwindling with each passing generation.
Stop. You're scaring me.
Lin Ming's anger erupts like a tempest, shaking the building to its foundations. He's desperate to reclaim his former glory, and his family's fortunes are his only hope.
Lin Ming's sister, Yi Chun, is trying to help her brother navigate the situation with Gu Chang'e. Gu Chang'e is charming, but Lin Ming is wary of his intentions.
I'll make sure to guide you two around.
Gu Chang'e is sneaking around the gathering, trying to gather information and resources for his plan. Lin Ming is getting more and more desperate to stop him.
Let's see how long you last.
Gu Chang'e is in awe of Lin Ming's family's history, but he's also intrigued by Lin Ming's sister, Yi Chun. Gu Chang'e is planning his next move, and Lin Ming is getting closer to discovering his true intentions.
The fate of the heavens hangs precariously in the balance as the master's intentions are revealed through a shocking, long-conceived plan that defies everything the protagonists thought they knew. A crushing sense of loss and betrayal grips the protagonist's heart as they're forced to confront the master's true, deceitful nature, redefining their understanding of loyalty and trust forevermore. The master's cryptic words, "I hope that you'll live a little longer," send a chill down the protagonist's spine, leaving them wondering what dark fate awaits them now that their master's ultimate goal is within grasping distance, with no escape in sight. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Lin Chohan, the protagonist, is on the edge. He's desperate to take down Gu Chang'e, the villain, but his life is hanging by a thread. Every second counts and Gu is ready to strike. Lin's eyes narrow, a fierce determination burning within him. He knows he's no match for Gu's powers, but he refuses to give up. His hand tightens around the hilt of his sword, and he makes the split-second decision to launch a desperate attack.
Stop.
Gu Chang'e, the villain, smirks, his eyes glinting with amusement. He knows Lin won't last much longer. He raises his hand, and a dark, swirling energy erupts in the air. Lin Chohan's suspicions about Lin Tian's transformation ignite a ticking time bomb, as Tian's patience wears thin, preparing to unleash a devastating attack on the people he once cherished. Lin Tian's facade crumbles, exposing the depth of his emotional turmoil, as he grapples with the unbearable weight of his conflicted loyalties, threatening to destroy everything he holds dear. The fragile balance between Lin Tian's dual identities teeters precariously on the edge of collapse, as a catastrophic confrontation with Lin Chohan looms, leaving the fate of the world hanging precariously in the balance. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Young Master Gu Chang'e's family is in chaos. He's been betrayed, and his people are in pain. He demands to know the truth. Who could be behind this treachery? His eyes are blazing, and he's not leaving until he finds the culprit. His people tremble, and the air is thick with fear. Lin Tian, a shunned member of their clan, is the prime suspect. Gu Changa wants him, and he'll stop at nothing to get him.
Stats maxed. New skill unlocked.
What about the fact that Lin Tian is already dead? Cold-blooded, lying in a pool of his own blood. Gu Changa's expression doesn't change. He's not deterred. The dark curse is spreading, corrupting the very essence of the Manhwa master. As he struggles to maintain control over his powers amidst crippling pain and debilitating weakness. The Manhwa master has lost something precious, his perfect facade, now irreparably damaged by the revelation of his vulnerabilities, leaving him exposed to the world and his enemies. His sense of invincibility is shattered, revealing a deeper, more complex human being beneath the surface. As the Manhwa master lies broken and helpless, a chill runs down the spine of the people around him, for they are reminded that even the strongest among them can fall, leaving the entire realm in a state of utter chaos and vulnerability. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Lin Chohan is desperate to fulfill the young master's wishes. Her eyes scan the surroundings, checking if anyone is watching. She remembers the system notifying her that her destiny value would increase if a woman related to the fortune is kept close. I should keep Lin Chohan by my side for some time.
I'll always fulfill the young master's wishes.
3 months later, what's been happening in Zhongzhou? Why are all the 8 large cities rushing to Zhongzhou? You haven't heard? Ancestor Lin Ming brought a mysterious event. Even the location of the Zhongzhou Taoist Assembly for Young Scholars has been changed to Chongyue Ancient City, the city where the Lin family resides. Lin Tian's actions continue to shatter his family's legacy, as his increasing influence causes his brother Jinyang's cultivation to surge, setting off a chain reaction that threatens to topple the Lin family's reign. This chapter marks a turning point for Lin Tian, who has finally won over his loyal subordinates, but at a personal cost, as he begins to question the true value of his actions and the emptiness within his heart. As the Lin family's power dynamic shifts, Lin Tian's father, the patriarch, remains eerily calm, his eyes fixed on his son with an unnerving intensity, hinting at a sinister plan brewing in the shadows. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. Gu Changa's plan is unfolding like a tapestry of manipulation, and Lin Chohan is right in the middle. Young Master's reaction is a delicate balance of pride and control. He knows Gu Changa is playing a game, but he's unsure what the rules are. Meanwhile, Chu Xian watches with a detached curiosity, a small smile playing on his lips. Gu Changa's voice drips with sincerity as he thanks Qiu Han for her concern.
Stop.
The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. Chu Xian's eyes widen as Lin Chohan's secret techniques unfold, a calculated plan that threatens to unravel the very fabric of the upper realm, forcing him to take desperate action. Lin Chohan's determination to uncover her past is about to yield a long-awaited truth, but at what cost to her relationships, her sense of identity, and her fragile sense of self. The dark forces closing in on Lin Chohan and Chu Xian leave them with no choice but to face their greatest challenge yet. A perilous showdown that will rewrite the destiny of the upper realm forever. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Gu Changa glances at the servant beside him. No words are exchanged, but the tension is palpable. This is the moment young Master Gu Changa realizes the truth. He's the villain. His eyes narrow as an ominous cloud seems to hover over the area. Stay subbed to Manwa with Hari, or you'll miss the climax. Gu Changa's grip on his staff tightens. Ancestor Ming? Who or what is that? He thinks of Yi Chun, the one person who could potentially understand him.
I won't hear a word of the jealous sacred land's existence by tomorrow. This servant understands.
Gu Changa glances at the servant beside him. No words are exchanged, but the tension is palpable. Young Master's commanding tone drops. It's just a pity that Lin Tian doesn't understand the gravity of the situation. His eyes bore into Jinyang, the unyielding stance a clear warning. You can feel the weight of his authority crushing the air around them. But Jin Yong doesn't back down. His eyes lock with young master. A silent challenge sparked. What does young master want exactly? He wants Lin Tian's cooperation or her submission. But Jin Yong is his way in. Young master needs Jin Yong to get to Lin Tian, and he needs it now. Don't play dumb, Jin Yong. You know what's at stake. Young master's patience is wearing thin, his grip on Jin Yong's shoulder tightening like a vice. What's next? The young master's loyal servant, Yichan, is cornered by the ruthless Guchanga, who reveals a shocking secret about Yichen's past in a fierce, heart-pounding confrontation unfolding right before our eyes. Yichen's world is shattered as Guchanga exposes a long-hidden truth, leaving the young master reeling with a sense of devastating betrayal, his trust and loyalty broken into a million shattered pieces. As the dust settles, Yichen's desperate plea falls on deaf ears, Guchanga's chilling smile a haunting reminder that the mastermind behind the scenes still holds Yichen's brother captive. And the young master's resolve is about to be tested to the very limits of his sanity. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Guchanga, aka Guchanga, the guy who thinks he's alive, struts into the hallway like he owns the place. Young Miss Lin Tian, aka the narrator, is already on edge, staring at him like he's a ghost. She tries to leave, but Guchanga blocks her path. His nonchalant tone sends a shiver down her spine. Young Miss Lin Tian, Guchanga the traveler, realizes the demonic aura was his. Who is he to be wielding such power? Where did he learn this technique? He's as curious as he is concerned about being discovered.
Demonic technique detected. Calculating.
As Iman's eyes lock onto Lin Tian, a desperate cry echoes through the air. Sister, shattering the darkness that's consumed him for so long. Lin Tian's loss of control over his body has left him shattered, his connection to Iman and the world around him fraying like a fragile thread about to break, leaving him lost and alone. Lin Tian's obsessive grip on Iman's body tightens, his soul trapped in a living nightmare, as the remnants of his divine King Master still linger, whispering tempting secrets in his ear, driving him closer to the edge. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now.
Stop. You're wrong.
The fate-plundering talismans are worth a small fortune, a mere fortune points, but the real prize is the aura of the fated villain, something the host desperately needs to become unbeatable. Brian the host is ecstatic, obtaining 3 fortune-plundering talismans and a broken third of the world's seed. But Guchanga knows exactly what they mean. Guchanga stands before the host, his determination burning brighter than ever. The stakes are higher now. Guchanga knows the difference in fortune points could be the deciding factor. He thinks about the host's power growing rapidly and decides to take action. Guchanga raises his level by consuming 3,000 fate points in the process. His cultivation is still at the later stages of the Sacred Emperor realm, but he's getting closer to breaking through. Guchanga knows what's at stake. He can't afford to lose.
Fate points consumed, 3,000.
Guchanga's eyes lock onto the hosts. This is far from over. Guchanga senses Lioli's unease, but she doesn't betray her emotions. His instincts scream warning, but he's curious about the Lin family's interests. He looks around, his eyes scanning for any sign of hostility. The few people nearby seem uneasy, but no one intervenes. The air thickens, heavy with tension.
Ancient Sacred Mountains presence detected, possible rival faction identified. Guchanga's heart beats faster, but his mind is made up. He'll investigate the Lin family's connections.
The fated villain's dark past unravels as Jin Soo-hyun's memories resurface, revealing a shocking truth that threatens to destroy his carefully constructed persona of innocence. Jin Soo-hyun's newfound understanding of his past has set him on a perilous path, forcing him to confront the traumas he's been hiding, as the weight of his secrets threatens to crush him entirely. A cryptic message from Jin Soo-hyun's mysterious ally fuels the fated villain's determination to reclaim his past, but at a terrible cost. Jin Soo-hyun's grip on reality begins to slip, leaving his sanity hanging precariously in the balance. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. The city gates of the Lin family residence are in shambles. Gu Changa doesn't wait for a response. He knows what the Lin family ancestor can do. Every cultivator in the courtyard reads the situation. They step aside, not out of loyalty but survival. Gu Changa reaches the center of the square and stops, his eyes scanning the area. "What are you doing?" His gaze locks onto Miss Lioli, his expression a mix of caution and concern. He doesn't want to ruffle her feathers, but he can't let her offend someone of Gu caliber. Auntie Schwer raises an eyebrow, her voice a gentle whisper. "Don't worry, Miss Lioli. This is most likely a misunderstanding." Young Lord Gu's fury reaches a boiling point. He wants someone to pay for Lioli's supposed offense. His goal is to find a scapegoat. What blocks him is nothing. He's in charge. What happens next is that the Lin family ancestor gives him a twisted order. His goal is to see chaos spread. What is the cost? More lives will be lost.
Old Ming. Yes, young master. For every 10 breaths, kill someone for me. And if anyone dares to revolt, kill them all.
Young Lord Gu's orders will unleash a reign of terror, and the true nightmare is about to begin. Yichen's enigmatic past is slowly unraveling, as fragments of memories resurface, threatening to shatter the fragile balance between Gu Xiong'er's loyalty and his mysterious heritage. Gu Xiong'er's discovery of his past life's true identity sends shockwaves through his mind, weighing heavily on his conscience as he grapples with the cruel fate that awaits him, a burden that may shatter his resolve to protect those he loves. As Gu Xiong'er becomes increasingly entangled in Yichen's complicated web of fate, Old Ming's ominous warning hangs in the air, foreshadowing the bloodshed that will soon engulf the realm, leaving Gu Xiong'er's future hanging by a thread. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week.
Stop. You're wrong. Jean ignores Yichen's desperate pleas and focuses on the true enemy, young Master Gu. Young Master Gu seems unfazed by Jin's ferocity, and why should he be? The tea has been prepared, and the delicate dance between these three is about to take a deadly turn.
What's going to happen next? Will Yichen and Gu Changa have a confrontation? Join the Hari squad with a sub before the system crashes. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. Yichen's anger boils over. He can't believe Gu Changa didn't tell him about the cheat system. His eyes blaze with fury. He clenches his fists, preparing to take action. Miss Yi Lioli looks on with a mix of concern and caution. Gu Changa, however, seems calm and composed, his eyes never leaving Yichen's face. He knows this confrontation is coming.
You're wrong to think I deceived you, Yichen. His voice is like a razor's edge, slicing through the tension. Yichen takes a step forward, his jaw set in determination.
Will Gu Changa finally confess everything? Or will he try to manipulate Yichen further? The key action or twist of this chapter is unfolding dramatically as Yichen's true intentions are finally revealed, casting a dark shadow over her relationships with those around her. Yichen's grip on the group tightens as she struggles to maintain her facade, losing the trust of her childhood friends and allies, leaving her isolated and alone with her dark secrets. Kachang's ominous warning hangs in the air as the group teeters on the brink of destruction, with the fragile peace shattered by the revelation of Yichen's sinister plans, leaving their fate hanging precariously in the balance. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Gu Changa stands confidently, the hidden realm's key in hand. Yi Lioli left, and Yi Chun will definitely take advantage of her departure. The hidden ancient Tianyuan realm is about to open, And if Yi Chun isn't an idiot, he'll find a way to claim its power. Don't disappoint me. The remnant of that map is correct. The hidden ancient Tianyuan realm's entrance is really here. Now that he has the hidden ancient Tianyuan realm's key, he'll easily reach the central region, unscathed even if there are traps within. Once I receive the Tianyuan Supreme's inheritance, I will humiliate Gu Chang'e, Kuai Yi, Kuai Kan, and that coward Su Qing'e. Ha!
Get out of the way, don't bump into that young master. Yi Liuli's taking charge and trying to keep things under control. But Gu Chang'e is not budging. He's got a plan in place. And what does he want?
They're about to open the hidden ancient Tianyuan realm. I'm talking major power-ups, guys. The stakes are going to get higher by the minute. Alright, everything's coming together now.
Brother Chin. Liuli. You're finally here. Yi Chen and Yi Liuli have finally reunited, and they're on a mission to take down Gu Chang'e. It's been 3 years since I last met Liuli. She's become even more beautiful than Su Qing'e.
The key action or twist of this chapter. Yi Chen's determination to prove himself as Gu Chang'e's personal treasure hunter ignites a fierce rivalry within the upper realm, with the young master's attention now solely fixed on him. The emotional stakes, what a character gained or lost. Liuli's heart shatters into a million pieces as she witnesses Gu Chang'e's indifference towards her, leaving her to wonder if she'll ever find a love that truly cares for her. The cliffhanger, what is left dangerously unresolved going forward. The hidden ancient Tianyuan realm's imminent opening raises the stakes, as Gu Chang'e's powers continue to escalate, making him increasingly harder to control, and Yi Chen's future hangs by a thread. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Gu Chang'e sees through Master's attempts to stall, his unease evident on Master's face. Master knows he's been caught. Gu Chang'e's eyes lock onto Master, a hint of a plan forming in his mind. He knows he has to act fast before Master warns anyone else. Master's hands don't stop moving, a mix of anxiety and desperation. Brother, we need to move. Master nods, understanding the urgency. Gu Chang'e moves first, his body language screaming caution. He's sizing up the situation, calculating the risks and rewards. Master tries to keep up, but Gu Chang'e is already ahead of him. A look of fear flashes across Master's face as he realizes he's been outmaneuvered. The tension builds as Master tries to keep Gu Chang'e from advancing. Liuli watches with an air of detachment, her eyes never leaving Gu Chang'e's face. Young lady, cursed it. I can't use all my power here. Gu Chang'e's eyes flicker towards Liuli, a hint of surprise and curiosity there for a moment. He knows Liuli is powerful, but he's not sure what her motivations are. Gu Chang'e is on high alert, scanning the area for any signs of danger. Master tries to keep up, but Gu Chang'e is already one step ahead. Master's expression turns from caution to alarm as he realizes Gu Chang'e is moving in a way that could put everyone at risk. Xinghe's fate is intertwined with the mysterious figure as their pasts begin to unravel, revealing a dark web of secrets that will forever change the course of their destinies. Xinghe's memories flood back, bringing her an eerie sense of belonging to this place, but also a jarring realization that her past is a labyrinth of lies and deception she never knew existed, shredding her sense of identity. A new threat brews on the horizon as the ominous presence of the Xinghe's past begins to whisper ominous warnings of an impending catastrophe that will shatter the fragile balance Xinghe has worked tirelessly to maintain. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. In a flash, we see Gu Chang'e, aka the young master, standing calmly in the middle of this chaotic mess. His hands are relaxed, his eyes fixed on someone in the distance. This is not a man who's worried or frightened. He's the exact opposite. Gu Chang'e believes he's the key to this entire situation, and he's not going to let anyone or anything get in his way. including the people he's supposed to be helping. P22. Young Master Gu, please stop. P23. Young Master Gu, if you don't find me that much of a nuisance, Yang Ji is willing to follow you from here on. You all, now, let's see how this plays out. Yi Chen's facade begins to crumble as Qi Chen's relentless questioning exposes his deepest insecurities, forcing a raw, unfiltered emotion to rise to the surface in a devastating display of vulnerability. Yi Chen's emotional armor is severely breached, leaving him emotionally shattered and exposed, his usually stoic demeanor lost to a deep vulnerability that threatens to consume him entirely. The fate of Yi Chen's carefully crafted deception hangs precariously in the balance as Qi Chen's relentless pursuit of the truth raises the stakes and leaves the true extent of Yi Chen's intentions ominously unresolved. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter.
No one came just in time.
Gu Changa's face contorts, his jaw set in a resolute line. He makes a decision. Gu Changa stands before an unknown person being addressed as liar. His hand clenches the grip of the sword at his side, an air of unease thickening around him. He's probing a mysterious connection between liar and the sword with the precision of a scalpel. Gu's eyes lock onto the hilt, a faint tremble starting to spread through his fingers. He can sense it, the presence of the sword, the weight of its power, and the promise of limitless potential. Gu's thoughts churn with unease. This isn't what he signed up for. This isn't the plan.
System alert. Possible anomaly detected in the primary vessel.
No.
The key action or twist of this chapter. Shao Qi's desperate gamble pays off as he successfully seals a powerful pact with Tianyuan, leaving both their fates forever intertwined in a dance of mutual manipulation. The emotional stakes, what a character gained or lost. Tianyuan's resolve is shaken to its core as he grapples with the weight of Shao Qi's manipulative hold, while also confronting the painful memories of his past that threaten to consume him. The cliffhanger, what is left dangerously unresolved going forward. As Shao Qi's hold on Tianyuan tightens, the true extent of his dark powers remains a mystery, leaving Tianyuan vulnerable to Shao Qi's whims and Tianyuan's allies on high alert for an impending catastrophe. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. Gu Changa moves decisively. He cuts through the obstacles and gets straight to the point. Do it now, Ji-man, he demands. His voice is firm, with no room for hesitation. Brother Yi Chen appears, and Gu Changa's eyes flash with determination. He doesn't explain, he acts.
Wait, what's going on?
Gu Changa doesn't answer. He's already focused on his next move. Alright, guys, stay sub to Manwa with Hari, or you'll miss the climax. We've got a ton of action going down right here. Gu Changa is on a mission, and he's not gonna let Brother Yi Chen slip away again. He's got his sights set on the ladder, and he's ready to take drastic measures. Gu Changa's urgency is palpable. His body is tense, and his eyes are blazing with determination. He doesn't have time to waste, and he knows it. He demands Ji-man to do something. The specifics don't matter, but the intent is clear. Gu Changa wants to take control of the situation and take out Brother Yi Chen once and for all. And then, Brother Yi Chen appears, his face calm and collected. But Gu Changa doesn't flinch. He's already moving forward, his eyes locked onto his target. The kill drop rule is triggered, leaving the fortunes chosen with nothing but the harsh reality of their downfall, their power and influence crumbling before their eyes. The emotional stakes escalate as our protagonist grapples with the devastating loss of their reputation and wealth, their emotional turmoil evident in every tear, every scream of despair. The demonic halberd lies within reach, its power calling to the void. A siren song that only our protagonist can hear. But will they seize it before their foes do? Or will it slip through their fingers once again? Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now.
The Supreme's legacy can be shattered, but his soul still roams, leaving behind an aura that refuses to fade. Gu Changa walks up to the demonic halberd. his hand already clutching the array-destroying talisman. The Supreme's remnant consciousness stirs within the air. COS how the legacy was left behind.
Gu Changa's grin grows wider as he contemplates the halberd's power. He knows the risks, but he's not afraid. The Void's power is within his grasp, and he'll stop at nothing to claim it. The world may think him evil, but Gu Changa knows the truth. He's the one who truly understands power. And what will Gu Changa do when the world finally recognizes his true strength?
Stats maxed. New skill unlocked. Supreme Dominance.
The portal behind Gu Changa shimmers and collapses, leaving him alone with the halberd. He knows what this means. The power of the Void is his to command. The 8-Baron demonic halberd is now his instrument of destruction. Gu Changa's eyes gleam with excitement as he contemplates the chaos he'll unleash. And what will Gu Changa do next with this unholy power at his fingertips? He unleashes a devastating combination of speed and power, crushing his opponent with the 8-Baron demonic halberd in a breathtaking display of raw strength that silences the crowd. Xiaolian's heart is shattered as he's forced to confront the harsh reality of his own weakness, his pride and determination slipping away like grains of sand between his desperate fingers. The darkness gathering in the shadows holds the promise of a catastrophic storm, as Xiaolian's fragile truce with the enemy is jeopardized by a single, whispered word, traitor. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Gu Changa is back on track, folks, and he smells victory. He realizes his strength, his noble background, and that cheat system that gives him an edge. What he wants now is to show this world what he's capable of. But there's that pesky Ishra, the chosen one who thinks he's the savior. What blocks him is his own pride, still carrying the weight of his past mistakes. He decides to confront Ishra and prove his superiority.
Half an hour has passed, and Gu Changa is still observing the chaos. He finally intervenes, his presence a stark contrast to the destruction around him. What he wants now is to demonstrate his power and show Ishra who's boss. But there's that pesky restriction on his divine soul-nurturing jade. What blocks him is his own frustration. Still seething with anger, he decides to ignore the restriction, and what happens? He unleashes a powerful blast of energy, sending Ishra flying. But what is the cost? Will his actions attract unwanted attention?
You had your chance. Now kneel.
Ishra's servants, the ones who failed to guard the hall, are begging for mercy.
The key action or twist of this chapter, Gu Changa's past as the head disciple of the Immortal, is exposed, sparking a catastrophic chain reaction that threatens to destroy his carefully constructed reality forever. The emotional stakes, what a character gained or lost. Gu Changa's revelation crushes Gu Yu's faith in him, leaving her to grapple with the devastation of discovering her once-beloved fiancé is the fated villain, a being who has brought ruin to the world. The cliffhanger, what is left dangerously unresolved going forward as Gu Changa's world crumbles. A sinister figure watches from the shadows, hinting at a dark alliance with the 8-Baron demonic halberd, a move that could spell Gu Changa's doom and bring about a catastrophic reckoning. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. Gu Changa's face is a mask of calm, but his posture betrays him. He's on edge, ready to strike. He demands to see Changxinggu, his father, and the head of the Changxinggu family. Changa orders Asiu Mingkong, the immortal Taoist palace's head disciple, to conceal the demonic weapon, the sword of the former demon lord. Changa wants to ensure that his mother and he are the only ones who know of his demon heart.
Conceal it.
Changa's words hang in the air like a challenge. Will Asiu Mingkong actually listen? Changa's eyes narrow, his grip on his power tightening, ready for anything. Asiu Mingkong's voice is a whisper, a warning to Changa that he's playing with fire. Changa's response is a low, ominous growl. He's not afraid of Asiu Mingkong's threats.
The key action or twist of this chapter. Wu Minglang's life hangs in the balance as he's cornered by the Imperial Guard, his father's words echoing in his mind as he fights for survival amidst the treacherous landscape of the Celestial. The emotional stakes, what a character gained or lost. Wu Minglang's reunion with his mother is short-lived as she remains distant, her concerns for his well-being at odds with her duties as a celestial, leaving him feeling lost and uncertain about his place in the world. The cliffhanger, what is left dangerously unresolved going forward. The dark ambitions of the Chang Shengu family remain shrouded in mystery as Wu Minglang discovers the truth about his family's temple of transference, threatening to upend everything he thought he knew about his destiny and his place within the celestial hierarchy. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. The curtain opens on a heart-pounding revelation. Xiener is about to embark on a solo mission. Xiener's trusty masters, First Master, Second Master, and Third Master, issue an unmistakable warning. They won't interfere in her quest for revenge. She must rely solely on herself this time. Stop. You're wrong. Xiener's gratitude is palpable as she thanks her masters for their unwavering support. Xiener receives a critical update from Gu Chang's system. Exchange 1,000 fortune points for fate points. We see a breakthrough. Has his son, Chang'e, had a breakthrough into the sacred sovereign realm? This raises more questions. What's the significance of this breakthrough? And what does it mean for Xiener's revenge? Gu Chang'e unlocks an array-destroying talisman in the system shop. Innate divine chant. Deity-destroying demonic art. The system's shocking revelation suddenly shatters the Black Clover's seemingly impenetrable facade, exposing a dark, sinister force that threatens to destroy the protagonist's carefully constructed reality. The protagonist's emotional world is shattered as he grapples with the devastating truth that his fortune is no longer the greatest, forcing him to confront the harsh reality of his own mortality and limitations. The system's cryptic warning hangs precariously in the air, leaving the protagonist with a daunting choice: to continue down the treacherous path of cultivating divine talents at the risk of losing everything he holds dear, or to abandon his dreams and live a mundane life. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. What will Chang'e do next? If you want more daily recaps, hit that subscribe button now. Chang'e's actions relentlessly provoke the elders, forcing them to confront the harsh reality of their own biases and the true extent of his power. The elders' pride and authority are shaken to the core, leaving them reeling from the loss of control and the fear of being surpassed by a figure they once deemed inferior. As Chang'e solidifies his position, the delicate balance of power within the organization teeters on the brink of collapse, raising the question: will he succeed in his ruthless pursuit of dominance? Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Gu Chang'e's efforts have paid off. His family now sees him in a new light. He's not just a capable warrior but a true leader, willing to face his past and make amends. The obstacle is his own sense of duty and responsibility. Gu Chang'e decides to take the reins of leadership, ready to face the challenges that lie ahead. The consequence is the future of the Gu family is now in his capable hands. It's been decided upon. Gu Chang'e not only has unparalleled strength, but is also willing to reconcile with his exiled family. Naturally, I have no objections. Family head or not, he's being dragged away, screams echoing as he's overwhelmed by a devastating combination of sword techniques, his desperate cries for mercy falling on deaf ears. Our protagonist's mercy towards some long-forgotten friends has come at a great personal cost, forcing him to confront a dark secret from his past that will shatter his already fragile sense of self-worth. As the truth about his past crime begins to unravel, the elder's silence has only fueled more questions, leaving everyone's future hanging precariously in the balance, as the true extent of his guilt threatens to destroy everything. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. Alright, we're in. Gu Chang'e, our fated villain, is walking into his family's ancestral home. His posture tells us everything. He's the master of this domain, and he knows it. Father is waiting for him. We know Father has a lot on his mind, especially with 13th uncle's lineage. What does Chang'e want? He wants to reassure his father that he's in control, and he's got a plan. But what's blocking him? His father's guilt, still lingering from the incident. Chang'e decides to take the reins, to show father that he's the one who should be in charge. Chang'e, did you carefully consider the decisions you made today? Chang'e nods, his movements fluid and deliberate. As long as he's in control of his life from now on. Chang'e's lips curve into a small smile. He's got this. He knows exactly what to say to put his father at ease. The demonic nature's true identity is revealed, shattering Gu Chang'e's trust in Yanji as her dark secrets and schemes unravel before his shocked eyes. Emotions run high as Gu Chang'e's world crumbles, losing yet another person he thought he could trust, while Yanji's calculated smile cuts deep into his heart like a knife. Yanji's shocking alliance with the demonic nature raises questions about her loyalty, leaving Gu Chang'e to wonder if he's made a terrible mistake in ever trusting her, as the fate of Kuan Luan hangs precariously in the balance. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Lin Chuhan's debt is about to come due in a pool of blood, and I'm guessing it's not just a metaphor. We're in the Supreme Amethyst Pill sect, where power and pills are the name of the game. Young Master Gu Chang'e, a traveler from another world, has just arrived, and his presence smells like a storm. He's got a noble background, unparalleled abilities, and a cheat system that's supposed to screw the protagonist. This guy's not here to make friends. I'll just sit around and wait for Lin Chuhan to grow into my little project. But the sect's elder Chihua is more interested in Gu Chang'e's proposal than in his background check.
Elder Chihua is getting suspicious of Gu Chang'e. Lin Chuhan is confused. She thought she was joining the sect. Elder Chihua is starting to see through Gu Chang'e's facade.
She's our sect's disciple, right? But why does it feel like something's wrong? Elder Chihua is worried that Gu Chang'e is manipulating them.
The stakes are high. The sect's future depends on Gu Chang'e's intentions. What's next for Lin Chuhan and the Supreme Amethyst Pill sect? Will Gu Chang'e's secrets be revealed?
Chuhan's eyes lock onto Ziyan's, his expression frozen as he stands inches away from the woman who holds the power to decide his fate. Chuhan's heart aches with the realization that he's been forced to acknowledge his vulnerability, and the fear of losing control grips his soul. Ziyan's eyes flash with an unspoken warning, her grip on Chuhan's hand tightening as the darkness within him begins to stir. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. Brian. Gu Chang'e pushes his luck. Minkong's eyes narrow. The words, "You must never trust me," echo in his mind. Gu Chang'e's words cut deep, but Minkong refuses to back down, his determination burning brighter.
A divorce? Wouldn't that be letting you off too lightly? I'll maintain a facade of an amicable relationship between us, as I did in the past, earning your trust little by little and lessening your defenses.
Gu Chang'e pretends calm while his mind races. He wants to convince the regressed Empress Minkong that his affection is genuine, hoping to lower her guard for his next move. Her lingering doubts and the lingering pain of a past life death block his charm.
The key action or twist of this chapter. The fated villain confronts his father's harsh words, revealing a deep-seated pain and a desperate cry for connection, as he struggles to maintain his mask of indifference. The emotional stakes, what a character gained or lost. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. Gachang's desperate grip on Minkong's wrist tightens, his eyes blazing with an unspoken truth as he whisks her away from a hidden observer, leaving a trail of unanswered questions. Minkong's grip on her emotions loosens, but at what cost? She's forced to confront the possibility that her future husband may never confess the truth, leaving her heart shattered and vulnerable. Minkong's future hangs precariously in the balance as Gachang's mysterious intentions are left unresolved, raising the stakes for her already complicated life. Will she find love or lose everything in the process? Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter.
My fingers are already sealed into the binding contract. Lamb the fated knows I'm coming for him. His fate is all but sealed. I'm the one the contract targets, no one else. His power is already beyond my calculations. How can I outmatch him when my only hope is to break his rules? The contract was signed, and I'm the only prey left to hunt.
Stop. I don't need to stop, Lamb does.
His silence is already the proof I need. I find myself back in his city, where everything begins. The familiar layout of the buildings feels strange now. People look up, their faces curious and a little scared.
You have no choice but to walk the path laid out for you. Meanwhile, Guanar is trying to give Lam her input on Gu Changa. She thinks that Gu is a clever and resourceful person, not just a simple villain.
Gu Changa is already rubbing off on the locals, causing them to afford trinkets from roadside stalls. This is all because of Gu Changa, with his immortal and exceedingly beautiful bones. Gu Changa is already rubbing off on the locals, causing them to afford trinkets from roadside stalls. This is all because of Gu Changa, with his immortal and exceedingly beautiful bones. The truth about Jinyu's involvement in So's life is revealed, leaving her with a mix of emotions as she must confront the reality of her complicated past. Jinyu's newfound understanding of her relationship with So comes at a great cost, forcing her to reevaluate the depth of her emotions and the sincerity of her feelings towards this enigmatic figure. As So's true intentions remain shrouded in mystery, Jinyu is left grappling with the uncertainty of what lies ahead, her heart pounding with each passing moment as she waits for So's next move. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. Gu Changa stands face to face with the law enforcement team of the immortal Taoist palace. Their eyes are narrowed, their hands on the hilts of their swords. They know him, and they know he's a force to be reckoned with.
Elder disciple, remember the rules. The price of offending them is too big to pay. Gu Changa just smiles, unfazed. He's still got that air of superiority, like he's the one calling the shots here.
The team leader, a stern-looking man with a commanding presence, speaks up, his voice low and even. He's just returned, and I know he's got a meeting with the elders. Did he come here today just to mock me? Gu Changa shrugs, still smiling, and takes a step forward. The team leader's eyes flicker with anger. It's like he's daring them to make a move. The chapter ends at a breaking point for I am the fated villain. Every answer opened 3 new questions. The final moment leaves everything and everyone on the edge. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week.
The Great Elder will not tolerate this. Gu Changa's hands won't stop moving. He checks the exit twice, his gaze darting towards the shadows as if anticipating something. His demonic heart's emergence has left him on edge, and he can't shake off the feeling of unease. Gu Changa's eyes flash with a cold, calculating intensity as he summons the full might of his demonic art. The air shudders, the earth trembles, and the heavens themselves begin to unravel.
I have to know what that power feels like.
Gu Changa realizes he's been living a lie. His true potential is revealed, and with it, the true extent of his demonic heart's power. He's no longer just a mortal, and he knows it. His gaze cuts through the room, and the aura of an untouchable, unyielding being radiates from him. Gu Changa's demonic heart is about to break free. He needs an antidote and fast. The master has the cure, but what is the cost of relying on him? Gu Changa knows the master's power can save him, but what will it cost in the long run? Thank you, master. The key action or twist of this chapter. I unleash a maelstrom of fury as I crush the hopes of the sacred sovereign realm, unearthing ancient corpses of powerful masters to fuel my cultivation. The emotional stakes, what a character gained or lost. My bond with Ling Qi intensifies, but our future together hangs precariously in the balance, as I force her to confront the darkness that is to come. The cliffhanger, what is left dangerously unresolved going forward. the sacred sovereign realm mobilizes its full might to crush me, unleashing a tidal wave of power that threatens to engulf me, leaving Ling Qi and I fighting for our very existence. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter.
The immortal Taoist path's record shattered, and I'm the reason why. Gu Chang'e, the fated villain, is rewriting history. His past in another world made him the superior one, and for the first time in 10,000 years, he set a new standard. Everyone thought the Great Elder was invincible, but I'm the one who's about to upset the balance of power. Gu Chang'e's cheat system already takes effect, and the protagonist Chu Wunyan better watch out. Look at this. Chu Wunyan took the bait, and now I have a perfect opportunity to test my new abilities. I approach the Great Elder, and this junior sister everyone's talking about greets me.
And the attack strength is nothing compared to the great Chu Taoist Empire spell, the one Chu Wunyan inherited. And it's on point, crushing Gu Chang'e's palm. That's the Famo spell of the great Chu Taoist Empire. Plus, it came from head disciple Chu, who is already at the peak of the sacred emperor realm. Yet it was somehow just enough for the great elder to nod, to send junior sister into the middle of the sacred sovereign realm already. Is he really that strong? The great elder asks, his voice not even wavering. That means he's destined to become a true immortal. Junior sister would never dare resist him in this moment. Kachang's resolve is put to the test as he's confronted by Gu Xiener, who stands ready to defend her decision to follow the immortal Taoist path, fueled by a fierce determination. The emotional stakes are high as Gu Xiener gains a deeper understanding of her own strength and conviction, but also risks losing her family's trust and potentially damaging their relationships. As Gu Xiener prepares to face Kachang, the air is electric with tension, leaving the outcome of their duel hanging precariously in the balance, with the fate of their family's future uncertain. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. Chu Wunyan's true dragon body was shattered with just a slap, leaving him gasping for air. The shock is clear. His pride hurts more than his body. He looks up at Gu Chang'e with a mix of anger and embarrassment, his expression screaming that he's been outmaneuvered. All right, my friend, let's get into it. We've got Xiener and her sister standing out there, furious, protective of each other. Xiener's got her eyes locked on Gu Chang'e's sister, who's not even there. But Gu Chang'e himself, he's the real target. Xiener's angry, hurt, and she thinks she's been betrayed.
You're wrong.
What do they actually do about it? Xiener, she doesn't back down. She charges headfirst, determined to make Gu Chang'e pay for what he did, or rather, what he didn't do. She's ready for a fight. But what's the cost? The cost is Gu Chang'e's complete absence. He's just watching, observing her reaction, her emotions. This is what blocks her, his absence and his taunt. Join the Hari squad with a sub before the system crashes. Now, let's see what Gu Chang'e does next. Xiener's eyes blaze with fury as she charges forward, her long black hair streaming behind her like a banner of defiance. Chu Wunyan's calculating gaze locks onto the fated villain as he issues a haunting ultimatum. If you can't kill him, then let him kill you. The fated villain's world is shattered, his pride and identity crumbling as he's forced to confront the devastating truth. He may not be the strongest or the greatest, but the price of his existence is his people's suffering. 13 lives hang precariously in the balance, a fragile thread connecting the fated villain's fate to the ominous promise of his enemy. I'll be waiting. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week.
The world trembles. The once infallible master, Yi Chun, now lies broken at the feet of his young master. Xian Qing seethes with a darkness so profound that the world itself would crack under his gaze. His fists clench, and the air around him thickens. Aunt Shue's words still linger in his mind. My lady, a few months have already passed. Are you still feeling guilty because of Yi Chun? Guilt? Xian Qing laughs. a sound that sends chills down the spines of those around him. He is no victim. He is the storm that comes to destroy.
Are you still feeling guilty?
His feet already take him toward the low realm, leaving behind the guilt that's suffocating him.
The elder's words hang in the air, a challenge to Xian Qing's authority. The old man is tired, his eyes burdened by the weight of responsibility. He looks at Gu Chang'e with a hint of desperation, willing him to accept the challenge. Xian Qing's expression doesn't change, but his eyes narrow slightly. He's considering the offer. Yiling stands before Xiener, revealing a shocking connection that turns the young master's life upside down as the weight of a dark legacy threatens to consume him. Xiener struggles to reconcile her feelings of loyalty and identity as Yiling's true intentions begin to unravel, leaving her grappling with the devastating consequences of being bound to a monster. The Great Elder's cold gaze now fixes on Xiener, her expression an ominous portent of the merciless punishment to come, weighed down by Gu Chang'e's own dark secrets and the crushing weight of her brother's crimes. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. Let's dive into the world of I Am the Fated Villain. We've got a traveler from another world, Gu Chang'e, who realizes he's the villain in this world. But with his noble background, unrivaled abilities, and a cheat system that penalizes the protagonist, he's ready to steal the protagonist's thunder and win the female lead's heart. Now let's explore Beat. We enter a scene where Brother Gue is expressing unease about something, wondering if others feel it too. Brother Gue's concerned tone reveals he's not just worried about his own intuition, but also about the consequences of ignoring it. The fated villain's eyes widen in despair as Gachang's demonic mask is revealed, forcing him to confront the harsh truth about his own nature. Gachang's betrayal cuts deep, leaving our fated villain reeling with a shattering sense of loss and disillusionment that threatens to consume him whole. The ominous words echoed through the miniature world Kaiying hang precariously in the air, signaling the start of a catastrophic countdown that will soon destroy everything our fated villain holds dear. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. Attack on a stranger I don't know sparks a ruthless onslaught of lethal intent. *** is not what he expected.
System update. New fortunes chosen detected.
The young master effortlessly outmaneuvers his opponent, showcasing his unparalleled strength and cunning as he dominates the fight, his aura of superiority radiating across the battlefield. The weight of the crown princess's safety now rests squarely on the young master's shoulders, evoking a mix of relief and trepidation in those who cherish her well-being, their anxiety palpable in the air. As the Million Paths banquet draws near, the young master's intentions and true loyalties remain shrouded in mystery, leaving everyone to wonder if he'll maintain his facade or unleash his full destructive power, creating an unsettling sense of unease. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. Yilang Tian, the ancient supreme incarnate, has arrived. He's here to bring down the house. The stakes are high. Our clan needs to get into the divine path, or we'll be nothing but nobodies in this world. Yilang Tian's presence means we're all in danger. He's known for his unparalleled strength and abilities. The divine path? You guys are referring to the ancient divine land? Nobody knows exactly how many treasures are hidden within. Our clan's fate hangs in the balance. The tension is palpable. Yilang Tian's reputation is on the line, and we can't just sit back and do nothing. Lioli, the beautiful Lioli, is watching from afar.
I don't understand why you're sticking up for me, senior brother Gu. It's not like our clan's in danger or anything. Gu Chang'e, what's going on? You're not planning something, are you?
Gu Chang'e's emotions are pushed to the brink as he desperately protects Yu from the sinister forces gathering around her, their bond growing stronger with every passing moment. Yiyu's unwavering determination to defy her fate is tested when Gu Chang'e's unwavering commitment to safeguard her puts them both in the crosshairs, forcing her to confront the reality of her destined path. Gu Chang'e's chilling vow to make Yiyu pay for her defiance hangs ominously in the air as the two enemies stare each other down, their ultimate showdown drawing ever closer, threatening to shatter the fragile balance between them. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. Gu Changa's plan takes a turn when Bailey mentions the arrival of Yu Mingkong, the crown princess of the celestial Wushuang dynasty. Gu Changa's eyes narrow, his mind racing with possibilities. Does this mean his scheme just got more complicated? His posture stiffens, a silent warning to Bailey to keep quiet.
You've broken my heart, and now you're playing games with the crown princess.
Gu Changa's past and present converge when he encounters Yu Mingkong. His eyes lock onto hers, a spark of tension igniting between them. His hands move with a quiet confidence, as if he's already calculated every possible outcome. Gu Changa's plan takes another twist when Yanji, one of his followers, arrives on the scene. His eyes narrow, his mind racing with calculations. What will he do with this new information? Will he use Yanji to manipulate the situation or take a risk and confront Yu Mingkong directly?
You're jealous, aren't you?
The key action or twist of this chapter. Gu Changa's true identity as the fated villain is finally revealed to the entire divine path, sending shockwaves throughout the ancient world as his shocking past unravels before our very eyes. The emotional stakes, what a character gained or lost. Imay's world crumbles as he loses his last shred of hope, forced to confront the devastating truth that his brother, Gu Changa, was never the kind-hearted person he thought he was, breaking his heart into a million pieces. The cliffhanger, what is left dangerously unresolved going forward? As the chaos erupts, Gu Changa calmly smiles, unfazed by the fallout, knowing that his carefully crafted plan is now in motion. But what does this new revelation mean for the fate of the entire divine path? Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. The price of revenge just got deadlier. More innocent lives will die for my name. Gu Changa, I am the fated villain. Take revenge, for I've always been. The words are laced with malice, a twisted joy that sparks his eyes. His gaze locks onto Yiling's profile, a fleeting thought flashing through his mind. No one knows what he's capable of. Yiling, believe he actually cares about me. Gu Changa's expression remains stoic, but the subtle twitch of his fingers betrays his true intentions. He will kill Yiling for a reason beyond his past life's emotions. Gu Changa. During this time in my past life, he didn't yet know what... Xiener's dark past begins to unravel as he discloses his true nature. The reincarnation of a legendary villain destined to bring ruin to the celestial Wushuang Empire, sparking a dire fate. The revelation crushes Xiener's remaining innocence, stripping him of his childhood hopes and illusions, leaving him with an unbearable weight of foreboding and despair, forever changed by the cruel truth. As Xiener and Gu Changa's complicated bond deepens, a catastrophic confrontation looms on the horizon. Will Xiener's darkness consume Gu Changa, or will their love be the very key to his redemption? If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. Gu Changa stands confidently in the middle of the courtyard, his eyes fixed on two figures, Yiling's fiancée and Yiling herself. His posture screams he's in control, but his hands reveal his unease. They're clenched into fists. Thanks for the offer, but I don't need it. Aren't you Yiling's fiancé? Why are you telling me this? His words sound calm, but his voice conveys a threat. Yiling's fiancé looks guilty and fidgety, while Yiling herself seems annoyed. Gu Changa's expression darkens as he senses tension between the two women. He crosses his arms, his eyes narrowing. It's nothing. Xiener's not one to back down, but Gu Changa's got the trump card now. He's got her right where he wants her.
Great Elder? Fair enough. I'll accept them. Gu Changa's got what he wants, but at what cost? What's going to happen next? And we've got a situation unfolding that's going to blow your mind. Let's get into it. Suddenly intense, voice steady Xiener's face is a mask of determination, Eyes blazing, she demands. Gu Changa smirks, a hint of amusement dancing on his lips. She proposes. The tension is palpable. Xianer's not one to back down, but Gu Changa's got the upper hand. What happens next?
Xianer stands defiant, charging towards Gu Changa, hellbent on confronting the truth behind his master's betrayal. Their words hanging in the air like a promise of chaos. Gu Changa's resolve is shaken as he witnesses the raw emotion of Xianer's anger, each passing moment forcing him to confront the depth of his own treachery and the true extent of his manipulations. Mingkong's fate hangs precariously in the balance, caught between the ruthless machinations of Gu Changa and the burning vengeance of Xianer, as the weight of their conflict threatens to consume everything in its path. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. The city gates are rubble. Gu Changa doesn't wait for orders. His target is Gu Xianer, the princess who rejected him. Every soldier in the courtyard reads the situation. They step aside. Not loyalty, survival. Gu Changa reaches the center of the square and stops. He doesn't draw his sword yet. He doesn't need to. Gu Xianer's hand is already trembling. Gu Changa sneers, his confidence growing by the second. He starts to circle around Xianer. She can't keep her eyes off him. Like there's something in those piercing eyes that she just can't resist. Her breathing gets ragged, and her mind begins to wander. Gu Changa laughs, unimpressed by her bravery. He doesn't care about her feelings. He only cares about eliminating her as a threat. With a burst of speed, he attacks Xianer, ready to crush her under his heel. And that's when Xianer stumbles. Her footing gives out, and she almost falls. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. Gu Changa realizes the truth. He's the villain in this world. The weight of his cheat system is crushing, yet Gu Changa exhales with a confident smile. His eyes gleam with an unyielding determination as he ponders his next move. Gu Changa knows his strength far surpasses Xianer's. This is her chance to test her limits, perhaps to stop him, or at least delay his revenge. The key action or twist of this chapter is unfolding as Gu Changa unleashes his full fury, his blade clashing with the demons as the streets of Seoul erupt into chaos. Gu Changun's determination to protect Yunwu weighs heavily on his heart, yet his failure to defeat the demon leaves him questioning his worth as a protector, his resolve shaken to its core. Gu Changun's current form, a pale shadow of his former self, teeters on the brink of collapse as the demon's ferocious onslaught shows no signs of slowing, leaving Yunwu gravely endangered and Gu's strength dwindling away. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. Gu Changa's eyes narrow as brothers Gu and Yumingkong stand before him. Gu Changa's goal is to uncover Yumingkong's true intentions, but an obstacle emerges in the form of Gu's skepticism. Gu Changa's action is to analyze Yumingkong's words, looking for any hidden motives. His consequence is that he realizes something shocking. Yumingkong is not who he seems to be. Anqing's dark past is brutally exposed, shattering his carefully constructed facade, as Yumingkong finally uncovers the truth behind his brother's tragic demise. The weight of his darkest secret threatens to consume Anqing, his fragile emotional equilibrium on the brink of collapse as he grapples with the crushing guilt of his past actions. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. The king of cultivators has fallen, but the fated emperor of darkness is about to rise. Gu Changa realizes he's the villain in this world, and nothing's going to stop him from winning over the female lead's heart. With his cheat system in place, he's got the upper hand, and he knows it. He's a master manipulator, and he's going to use that to his advantage. His eyes are fixed on the prize, and nothing will get in his way. I don't like this one bit. What's wrong? Am I the one causing the trouble? Brother Gu, what's going on? Are you feeling unwell? Let's dive into this intense scene. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. Yiling is ambushed by his own brother in a desolate alley, forced to defend himself as their confrontation spirals out of control amidst the darkening night sky. Yiling's fragile relationships with his loved ones hang precariously in the balance as the ruthless accusations from his own brother cut deep into his vulnerable soul, leaving him reeling. The sinister forces Yi Ling has been desperately trying to keep at bay have now moved closer than ever before, an ominous presence lurking just beyond the shadows of the dimly lit alley, waiting to strike. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. Gu Changa bursts into the Divine King realm, his eyes locked on Yi Ling, the reincarnation of the ancient talisman. Gu Changa's hands won't stop moving. He checks the exit twice, his fingers dancing with anticipation. The key action or twist is, the young master confronts ISE, who's about to unleash a devastating counterattack, but a mysterious figure intervenes, shattering ISE's momentum in an electrifying display of power. The emotional stakes gained or lost are, ISE's fragile sense of self-worth is shattered when Yusuk, the master, reveals his true intentions, exposing ISE's innermost fears and vulnerabilities in a heart-wrenching display of emotional manipulation. The cliffhanger is, as the truth about Yusuk's past threatens to unravel, ISE's grip on reality begins to slip, leaving his allies on edge and his enemies sensing an opportunity to strike in the treacherous world of the story. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. There's a sudden shift in dynamic as Gu Changa and Mingkong cross paths. They exchange heated words, revealing a deep-seated grudge. Gu Changa knows Mingkong's feelings for that woman and accuses Mingkong of being jealous. Mingkong denies it and asserts dominance in the situation. But their words hide a deeper truth. What is really going on beneath the surface? The fated villain unleashes a devastating blow, obliterating Bai Lai's corpse as the dark aura surrounding him surges out of control, wreaking havoc on the surroundings. The emotional toll of this dark fate hangs heavy on Yi Ling, as his closest companion, his brother, has been brutally killed in cold blood, leaving him with an endless sea of sorrow and regret. As the dark aura intensifies, the once peaceful sacred sovereign realm teeters on the brink of chaos, with the enigmatic Yi Ling's true intentions remaining a mystery, leaving everyone wondering what fate awaits this realm. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. Young Master Bai Lai gets eaten by someone, and his own clan might be behind it. We need to find out. Destroy the barrier. Elder Bai. To the clan, we must notify immediately. Gu Changa appears at the scene, and his face is a mix of anger and suspicion. Elder Bai checks the bodies and screams at Yi Ling. Demonic cultivator, how dare you? This hatred will never be forgotten. Elder Gue chimes in, concerned. Elder, I think we have a problem. I feel someone is plotting against us. Gu Changa's eyes narrow. He thinks someone was after him last night. As Yi Ling stands face to face with the White Tiger clan, a fierce battle erupts, leaving the fates of the White Tiger clan disciples and the murder suspect hanging precariously in the air. Yi Ling's cold, calculating gaze falls upon Bailey's corpse, now a stark reminder of the price of vengeance, a wound that will never fully heal, forever etched on his soul. With the recent disappearance of talented disciples and Bailey's gruesome corpse discovery, the White Tiger clan is now consumed by a desperate hunt for justice. Yet the true culprit remains at large, a monster lurking in the shadows. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. The plot thickens as young Master Gu reveals a shocking truth about Yelong Tian's true identity. But Lady Qi Ling's not letting her guard down. Mingkong's still reeling from the news, and young Master Gu's caught in the crossfire.
You're the true inheritor of the demonic arts. Are you finally planning on killing me now?
Yi Ling's true identity as the inheritor of demonic arts is finally exposed. But to everyone's shock, Qi Ling reacts with a sinister smile, hinting at a catastrophic alliance forming. Qi Ling's calm demeanor hides the devastating loss of her innocence, as she's torn away from her naive self, forced to confront the dark truths about her family's legacy and the true nature of her own power. As Yi Ling stares at Qi Ling's ominous smile, he's left reeling with the terrifying possibility that their destinies are now irreparably entwined, setting the stage for an apocalyptic dance of good and evil. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Minkong's eyes scan the crowd, his gaze searching for any sign of betrayal or deception. Gu Changa's words have left him questioning everything. The cost of his hesitation is clear. His trust in Gu Changa is broken.
Have you seen this man, Elder Gu? Cultivators from the White Tiger clan are looking for me, and I suspect the true inheritor of the demonic arts may be hiding near the Taoist Immortal Palace. Minkong's voice is laced with urgency.
Gu Changa's expression remains neutral, but a hint of curiosity creeps into his eyes. Alright, let's dive into the next part of our story. Join the Hari squad with a sub before the system crashes. Minkong's desperation is palpable as he tries to reason with Gu Changa. His hands won't stop moving, and he's almost begging the young master to spare Yi Ling. The cost of his hesitation is clear. His trust in Gu Changa is broken. The key action or twist of this chapter. The White Tiger clan cultivators are closing in on the protagonist, forcing an urgent decision to keep his demonic inheritance a secret from a crucial ally. The emotional stakes, what a character gained or lost. The protagonist's desperate attempt to hide his true identity from the person closest to him comes at a crushing cost, leaving their trust and bond severely damaged. The cliffhanger, what is left dangerously unresolved going forward. As the 3-day deadline to enter the ancient immortal city looms, the protagonist must navigate treacherous allegiances and hidden agendas, all while facing the looming threat of the White Tiger clan's capture. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. The reincarnated emperor's invincible power is mere smoke and mirrors. His last victory ended in unmitigated disaster. Gu Changa, the traveler from another world, realizes the cold, hard truth. He's not the hero in this world. He's the villain. And with his cheat system humming in the background, he's ready to rewrite the narrative. The stakes are high, the tension palpable. Gu Changa's actions will determine the fate of the world, and he knows it. A simple game, nothing more, and I always get what I want. The reincarnated emperor's invincible power is mere smoke and mirrors. His last victory ended in unmitigated disaster. Inmei steps forward, trying to reason with Gu Changa. She wants to prevent a disaster from unfolding. The obstacle is Gu Changa's determination to assert his dominance. Gu Changa's eyes narrow, and his voice is low and menacing as he responds. You think I care about your petty family dynamics? The cost of Inmei's actions is already taking shape, as Gu Changa's words leave her reeling. Gu Changa's plan is set in motion, and the stage is set for a confrontation that will shake the foundations of the village. His goal is to assert his power and dominate the situation. The obstacle is the village's determination to resist his rule. The key action or twist of this chapter. Master Gu is caught off guard as Lady Qi Ling reveals her true intentions, leaving him scrambling to regain control over the situation. The emotional stakes, what a character gained or lost. Lady Qi Ling's past wounds and trust issues come to a head as she's forced to confront the pain she's been trying to escape, at a great emotional cost. The cliffhanger, what is left dangerously unresolved going forward. As Gu's plan begins to unravel, a mysterious figure emerges from the shadows, watching Lady Qi Ling with an unnerving intensity, setting the stage for a deadly confrontation. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. Yiling's return throws a wrench into Gu Changa's plans. Qi Ling is about to find out that her kind heart is about to get her into a world of trouble. And Gu Changa, well, he's just getting started. Stay subbed to Manwa with Hari, or you'll miss the climax. Gu Changa's chaos is spreading fast. The continent is about to be in complete uproar. Who's next on his list? The key action or twist of this chapter is the villain's relentless pursuit of the spirit grass leaves him grasping for any opportunity to search through the protagonist's body thoroughly, his eyes burning with an unyielding determination to claim his prize. The emotional stakes are, the protagonist is left shaken, her energy almost depleted as she struggles to keep up with the villain's relentless attacks. Her resolve tested to its limits in a desperate bid for survival. The cliffhanger is, with the Vermilion Bird tribe closing in, the villain's grip on the protagonist tightens, his threat to crush her bones hanging precariously in the balance, as the stage is set for a catastrophic showdown. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. The villain has his chance, but it'll cost him more than he thinks. In a twisted game of fate, he's about to face the mysterious hag who holds the key to his survival. His spiritual chi is exhausted from the battles he's been through. He needs to find a way to defeat her, and that's where the precious artifacts come in. He loves deflowering little girls like you the most. The seventh princess is at Gu Changa's mercy, unable to defend herself against his sheer power. What does she want? She wants to live to see her kingdom prosper. What blocks her? Gu Changa's desire for domination and his refusal to show mercy. What happens next? Gu Changa's eyes flash with excitement as he prepares to deliver the final blow. What's the cost? The princess's life hangs in the balance, and it's unclear if Gu Changa will show her any mercy. And now Gu Changa's foot is raised, poised to strike. Gu Changa is now on the brink of death, his life slipping away as the ruthless Ling Xiao holds him captive, a mere pawn in his twisted game of power. Ling Xiao's brutal assault has left Gu Changa shaken to his core, the once confident and fearless villain now grappling with the harsh reality of his own vulnerability and the weight of his past mistakes. As Ling Xiao's menacing smile lingers, Gu Changa's fate hangs precariously in the balance, his very existence threatened by the sinister villain who seems to be unraveling the threads of his carefully constructed facade. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Gu Changa's eyes widen in desperation as he tries to break free from his sister's grasp. Her fingers dig deeper into his arm, the pain making his vision blur. This can't end like this. Gu Changa decides to make a move. He pulls back hard, using every last bit of strength to create some between them. His sister's grip falters, and he seizes the chance to step back. The cost is high. Gu Changa's arm throbs in agony.
Stop.
Gu Changa takes a step forward, his eyes locked on the seventh princess, who's staring at him with a mixture of fear and confusion. The power of the laws still courses through his veins, and he knows he's not in his best state to interact with others. That's why it's imperative he doesn't reveal his true capabilities to anyone, especially not his enemies. Gu Changa tries to maintain a calm exterior, but the rush of adrenaline makes him want to unleash his wrath on the world. Gu Changa steps forward, eyes locked on the seventh princess. He's sizing her up, calculating every possible outcome. The fate of the seventh princess hangs precariously in the balance as the Dark Prince's true intentions unfold. A shocking revelation that will forever alter the course of this intricate web of power and deception. The Dark Prince's brutal confession shakes the very foundations of the seventh princess's world, leaving her reeling in emotional turmoil, her trust shattered and her heart heavy with the weight of his dark past. The Dark Prince's ominous vow to one day emerge victorious, his determination to vanquish the seventh princess and claim the throne, leaves her perilously vulnerable, the stage set for a ruthless, all-consuming battle for dominance. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. Gu Changa walks into the room, hands behind his back. He's not here to make friends. The seventh princess sees him and bristles. She wants to prove herself against him. Her hands are on her hips, ready to pounce. Gu Changa's eyes flick to hers, but he doesn't blink. He knows she's no match for him. This is a battle of pride. Her pride will be her downfall. Her eyes narrow. Gu Changa smirks. This is going to be fun. He leans against the pillar, looking unimpressed.
Stop. You're wrong. Gu Changa raises an eyebrow. His patience is wearing thin.
Gu Changa's power level is off the charts. The seventh princess thinks she can take him on. This could get ugly. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. Yiling's fortune has finally appeared, and Gu Chang'e is at the center of it all. He steps forward, a confident smirk spreading across his face. His hands are clasped behind his back, fingers intertwined as if waiting for the perfect moment to strike. He surveys the crowd, each person expecting his judgment.
You're finally here. His eyes lock onto Yiling, the girl with the fortune, her gaze faltering beneath Gu Chang'e's unyielding stare. Yiling's lips tremble as she tries to speak, but the words get caught in her throat.
Yiling's fortune finally shines as Xian'er is rescued by Gu Chang'e's swift action, but a mysterious prophet seems to be at play here, leaving us questioning Gu Chang'e's true intentions. Gu Chang'e's benevolence is put to the test as Yiling forms a connection with him, but we also see Gu Chang'e's icy exterior slowly thaw, revealing a deep sense of vulnerability and longing that he dare not express. The stage is set for an epic showdown as Yiling's cultivation surges forward, but Gu Chang'e's powers grow exponentially more unstable, threatening to engulf him in a maelstrom of destruction that he may not be able to contain. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Gu Chang'e is on a mission, and I can feel his confidence growing with every step. His goal is to steal the inheritance of the Heavenly Emperor's successor. But what's blocking him? The fact that these people are hunting him, and he's not even sure what he's looking for. What action does he take? He decides to get that inheritance at all costs, and he even reveals that he's the true inheritor of the demonic arts. What's the cost? Gu Chang'e's growing desperation is palpable. Dorian is on fire, and I love it. That you're right.
It looks like Gu Chang'e has finally broken through to the next step in his cultivation, and I can feel his power growing. Who is there? Gu Chang'e is alone, but his confidence is sky high. What does he want? He wants to take control of the situation and get what he wants. What's blocking him? Nothing is in his way now. What action does Gu Chang'e take? He decides to push his limits and see how far he can go. The cost? Gu Chang'e's recklessness is starting to worry me.
The ancient Heavenly Emperor's reincarnation inheritance is finally within reach as the fated villain's grip tightens around the divine artifact, forever changing the course of his destiny. The fated villain's resolve is shaken to its core as the weight of his past atrocities comes crashing down on him, forcing him to confront the true horror of his own actions and the depths of his own darkness. The prophecy hangs precariously in the balance as the Heavenly Emperor's reincarnation awakens, setting the stage for a catastrophic showdown between the fated villain and the Chosen One, where only one can reign supreme. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. What are you implying? Brother Hei Ming, you have a grandfather that's a clan elder and an older sister that has immense cultivation talent. You even get to have a heavenly god realm bodyguard. I'm naturally glad that my older sister is so accomplished. After all, we're siblings from the same mother. But what hell are you trying to instigate here? Who? Gu Chang'e? Brother Hei Ming, a young man what? Gu Chang'e wants to become the villain, but he also acknowledges the importance of his noble background and abilities. Brother Hei Ming wants to help the young man achieve his goals, but he also has his own methods. Who? The young man, the ladies from the outside world what? The young man wants to become stronger and more attractive to the ladies, using the immortal art. The ladies from the outside world want to join the young man's side and help him achieve his goals. What blocks them? The young man's lack of experience and his fear of failure. What happens? The young man decides to use the immortal art to improve his chances with the ladies, but he's also aware that he may have to face the consequences of his actions. What is the cost? The young man's relationships with the ladies become more complicated as he becomes more powerful and confident. The key action or twist of this chapter. The air is electric as the black-robed figure unleashes a devastating immortal art, its power radiating fear and awe as they dominate the battlefield with ease, crushing all who dare oppose them. The emotional stakes, what a character gained or lost. Our protagonist, fueled by a deep-seated desire for change, finds himself gaining a crucial ally, yet faces the harsh reality of losing control as he succumbs to the darkness within, threatening to consume him whole. The cliffhanger, What is left dangerously unresolved going forward? The fate of our protagonist now hangs precariously in the balance as he grapples with the weight of his newfound power, and the true intentions of the black-robed figure remain shrouded in mystery, setting the stage for an explosive showdown. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. Longtongue, one of the strongest, has come out of seclusion and vowed to suppress Guchanga. That's a bold move, considering Guchanga's rumored strength. Longtongue's words are dripping with conviction, but he's also hinting at something more. Longtongue summons all his immortal arts, unleashing a devastating assault on Guchanga, but a mysterious figure's cryptic intervention halts the attack mere inches from its target. Longtongue's fragile alliance with his brother is shaken as the truth about Sienner's true intentions slowly unravels, leaving him vulnerable to exploitation and betrayal from those closest to him. Tensions escalate as Sienner's life hangs precariously in the balance, with Guchanga's threat to reveal her dark past threatening to destroy the fragile bonds holding the fragile piece together, leaving Sienner on the brink of death. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. Guchanga stands out in the crowd, ready to take on Longtongue and Azura GG in a fight. His reputation at stake, he's eager to prove himself. His eyes narrow, anticipating the challenge ahead. Longtongue, the master of the divine arts, is confident in his abilities. The air is thick with tension.
Stats maxed. New technique unlocked.
The duel is about to begin, and Guchanga is prepared to take on Longtang's formidable strength. His fists clenched, Guchanga charges forward, ready to clash with Longtang's divine arts. Azura.gg lets out a triumphant cry, but Guchanga isn't impressed. Longtongue, with his divine arts, unleashes a powerful strike. Azura.gg snickers, but Guchanga's eyes blaze with determination. He lunges forward, a fierce cry on his lips as he tries to turn the tide of battle. Longtongue, taken aback by Guchanga's sudden ferocity, stumbles backward. Guchanga seizes the opportunity, unleashing a powerful strike that sends Longtongue crashing to the ground. The crowd gasps in shock as Guchanga stands victorious, his chest heaving with exhaustion. Longtongue, humbled and defeated, looks up at Guchanga with a newfound respect. Guchanga looks around, realizing that Azura.gg has fled the scene. He approaches Longtongue, concerned for his well-being. Longtongue, rubbing his sore head, looks up at Guchanga with gratitude. The key action or twist of this chapter is a fierce battle unfolds. Azura unleashes a devastating strike. Longtongue blocks it, but Azura's sheer force sends him crashing to the ground. The emotional stakes are Azura's growing desperation to eliminate his enemies, fueled by his obsessive desire for revenge, now tempered by a glimmer of uncertainty when his methods are questioned. The cliffhanger is Azura's shocking realization that others may see through his facade as the fated villain, raising the stakes for his carefully crafted plan and leaving him on the brink of exposure. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. Guchanga has a Dharma body, but it's not enough to defeat Longtongue. He says it clearly, and Longtongue can see the difference between them. Guchanga's power has risen to be on par with the domain of those in the quasi-god realm. Longtang's reputation and power are at stake. He wants to take down Guchanga to save his own legacy. Guchanga is at a higher cultivation realm than Longtang, and he's not afraid to show it. He takes another step closer, and Longtongue realizes he's in trouble. Longtongue is about to unleash his true dragon aura, but Guchanga is ready for him. Guchanga takes another step closer, his power overflows, and the ground cracks. Everyone is thrown back. Lord Longtongue wants to take down Guchanga with his true dragon aura, but it seems Guchanga has a trick up his sleeve. Guchanga is about to unleash a power that will change the course of this battle. Longtongue is ready for him, but it might just be a fight he can't win. Lord Longtongue's subordinates are trembling with fear. They know their lives are on the line if they don't get out of the way. Connor, one of them, hesitantly speaks up. Master, how should I deal with these living spirits? The dark truth unravels as the truth about the crown prince's past finally surfaces, exposing a web of deceit that threatens to destroy everything he holds dear. The emotional toll intensifies as the protagonist's grip on reality begins to slip, tormented by the weight of his own twisted fate and the loss of innocent lives lost at his hands. The kingdom teeters on the brink of chaos as rival factions emerge, and the stage is set for a catastrophic showdown between the villainous forces that seek to exploit the crown prince's darkness for their own gain. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Senior brother Gu lies on the ground, dead, while the truth begins to unravel, and with it, a sinister web of power and deception. Long Tongue was always rebellious and prideful. It was only fitting that he fell here. Chongxinggu watches with a hint of concern, aware that their actions will have far-reaching consequences. The clan's reputation is at stake, and outsiders may soon take notice. Senior brother Gu lies on the ground, dead, while the truth begins to unravel, and with it, a sinister web of power and deception. Long Tongue was always rebellious and prideful. Gu Changa stands, his eyes locked onto Ming Kong, who's staring back with curiosity and suspicion. His grip on the sword hilt tightens, but Ming's voice cuts through the tension. Why haven't you left yet? Do you still have something to say to me? Why do you seem so nervous? Gu's response is laced with desperation. I'll give you his corpse if you let me explain my reasons for instigating him.
Explain yourself.
As Long Tang's mysterious past is unearthed, a devastating truth reveals itself. He's been a pawn in a game of ancient dragon bloodlines, manipulated from birth to fulfill a fated purpose. Emotional turmoil grips our protagonist as the true extent of Long Tongue's sacrifice is laid bare, forcing them to confront the weight of their own desires and the cost of their actions on the people they care about. The blue true dragon's blood essence hangs precariously in the balance as a ruthless power player makes a shocking offer, raising the stakes and setting off a chain reaction that could upend the entire realm of Shieling. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week.
You'll pay for this. His confidence is the very poison that will seal his fate. The first disciple is but one of many who have heard the news. The third aunt, a woman forged in war, has also arrived, her eyes burning with a hunger for vengeance.
Tongue, the corpse of Long Tongue, lies at Gu Changa's feet. The third aunt sees this and her eyes widen. She now knows the truth. She's desperate to kill Gu Changa to avenge her lord and restore their clan's honor. The third aunt lunges forward but stops herself just in time. She takes a step back, composure regained, and turns to Gu Changa. Her voice is a cold declaration. The key action or twist of this chapter. Ling Long's corpse is finally discovered by the top geniuses of their generation, sparking a deadly rivalry that will consume them all in a frenzy of ambition and betrayal. The emotional stakes, what a character gained or lost. Ling Long's demise marks a crushing defeat for his loyal followers, leaving them shattered and broken, their trust in themselves and each other forever irreparably broken. The cliffhanger, what is left dangerously unresolved going forward. With the news of Ling Long's death spreading like wildfire, the clan's fragile balance of power begins to crumble, and ancient grudges are reignited, threatening to unleash a bloodbath unlike anything the world has ever seen. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now.
Exchange pieces of Taoist bones for me. Transcend. Gu Changa sees his identity as the heir to the immortal Taoist palace, the young master of the Chans, and the wielder of the 8 Baron demonic halberd. He's got a lot to live up to, and now he's got this cheat system that's calling for more. He wants to transcend, but he's not sure what that means in the grand scheme.
Quick! Spread the word that Yiling is here. The longer they're together, the more dangerous it is for them.
Gu Changa finally finds himself a pawn in a much larger game. The crown princess is on high alert, and she's not the only one who's been watching his every move. Yiling's powerful words fuel the flames of rebellion, while Chiliang's loyalty is put to the test as they face an uncertain future together. their bond hanging precariously in the balance. Chiling's sense of duty is shattered as she grapples with the weight of her own desires, forced to confront the possibility that her loyalty may no longer be solely to her master, but to herself. Yiling's arrival sets off a chain reaction, leaving a trail of danger and uncertainty in its wake, as Chiling and Ime are forced to navigate treacherous waters, their lives hanging in the balance, and their ultimate goal still shrouded in mystery. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. The fated villain has his eyes locked on his perfect prey. She's not fleeing. Every second counts, and Guchanga is already wasting time. His eyes narrow, and he moves with urgency. His injuries are severe, but his determination is stronger. He spots a possible escape route, a narrow opening between two buildings. He sprints towards it without hesitation.
Stop. You're wrong.
Guchanga bursts through the doorway, expecting to find a clear path ahead. But his vision blurs. The darkness is overwhelming. He feels a hand grab his shoulder, holding him back. Guchanga spins around, ready to defend himself. A cold voice speaks in his ear. Guchanga's thoughts swirl with strategies as he contemplates escaping the realm with his master. But Lady Qiling's cunning ways throw a wrench in his plans. This Yiling is too cunning. If only brother. Her words trail off, but Guchanga fills in the blanks. He realizes that Yiling might be hiding his essence, making it harder for Guchanga to find him. The stakes are higher now. If Guchanga fails, he'll be the one trapped in this realm. Yiling's world is shattered as Chiling's sinister plan unfolds, leaving her beloved master fighting for his life amidst the chaos of the Imperial Court's treacherous schemes. The emotional toll mounts as Yiling's desperation grows, her master's fragile condition piercing her resolve, testing her unwavering loyalty to the limits of sanity and reason. As Yiling's subordinates converge on the Imperial Palace, the fate of the Emperor hangs precariously in the balance. Yiling's master slipping further into darkness, his lifeline tenuous and uncertain. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. The heir of the Immortal Palace has no intention of being the hunter, but is about to become the prey instead, and I'm loving every minute of it. Brother Gu, on the other hand, is already rolling up his sleeves, ready to take on the task of capturing Yiling, the inhumane inheritor of demonic arts. Brother Wang is hesitant, questioning the feasibility of this mission. But Brother Gu is undeterred, eager to prove himself. Lady Qiling's expression says it all. She's worried about the consequences of getting involved in this high-stakes game.
Stop this.
Yiling, always so full of anger and resentment, is about to make things very difficult for everyone involved. Brother Gu, the confident one, is giving orders. He's got a plan to capture Yiling, the inheritor of demonic arts. Problem is, Yiling is in a ruin miles east, and Brother Gu needs to act fast. He's not just doing this for the reward, he wants to be the one to take her down. He's got a reputation to uphold as the strongest warrior in the land. His voice is firm, his eyes are determined. He knows this is his chance to prove himself. Brother Gu turns to his companion, Brother Wang. The key action or twist of this chapter is happening right now, as I am taken aback by an unexpected declaration that sends shockwaves through the group, leaving everyone stunned and speechless in a state of utter confusion. The emotional stakes are escalating rapidly as I am grappling with a newfound sense of responsibility and trepidation, having to confront the harsh reality that my relationship with this person might be irreparably damaged, leaving a gaping hole in my heart. The cliffhanger is building in intensity as a chilling figure emerges from the shadows, setting their sights on me, fueled by a twisted obsession to claim the title of Inheritor of Demonic Arts at any cost, putting me in grave danger. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. We've got our sights on Yiling, right where Kong Yang's waiting with a full force attack because Guchanga's location just got revealed to them. And you know what that means? Everyone's ready to move out once Brother Changa gives the order. The Heavenly Emperor of Reincarnation's advisor voice in Gu Changa's head. You're right. Chilling. I hope you won't be soft-hearted once we meet Yi Ling later. As he's about to become my witness, I will completely sever all attachments towards him. Did something happen recently? Those outsiders seem to be gathering towards one place. Could a heavenly treasure have appeared? There's no need for us to care about them then. The ancient immortal dragon clan has just used the true dragon plaque, and all the youths from every clan have to join in. This is another mysterious thing. Gu Changa stands firm, his fists clenched, as the Heavenly Emperor's true reincarnation pool looms before him. He knows this is the only chance to rewrite his destiny and become the boy of reincarnation, but at a terrible cost. His soul, possibly his humanity. The Heavenly Emperor's warning still echoes in his mind. It's not worth it, Gu Changa. His resolve is tested by the fear of losing everything he holds dear.
I'll pay the price. I must become the boy of reincarnation.
Gu Changa takes the plunge, and the pool's eerie silence awaits his descent. The ancient immortal dragon clan unleashes a shocking ambush, catching the youth off guard as the true dragon plaque is revealed, and the very fabric of their reality begins to unravel. Liang Zhen's resolve is shaken, his heart heavy with the weight of his actions. The youth he once thought he could trust now stand before him, their faces twisted in rage and betrayal, their fates forever altered. The Heavenly Emperor's true intentions remain shrouded in mystery as a cryptic message is left for Liang Zhen, foreboding a catastrophic confrontation that will push him to the very limits of his power and destroy everything he holds dear. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. You want the raw, unadulterated truth about I am the fated villain? Let's dive in. Get ready for the ride of your life. Here's the story. We're currently in a high-stakes battle, and the tension is palpable. Gu Changa is taking on the Heavenly Emperor of Reincarnation, who's a Sacred Realm expert. Little Gue is displaying skills that shouldn't be possible, making it seem like he's about to surpass his master. The Heavenly Emperor is in a tight spot, calling out for help, while Gu Changa delivers an unwavering blow that hits the Emperor's heavenly armor.
Little Gui, you've disappointed me. Master, is this the Heavenly Emperor of Reincarnation?
Gachang unleashes his true power, obliterating his surroundings with unparalleled strength, sending shockwaves through the realm, as his dominance and authority are solidified in the blink of an eye. Gachang's victories have come at a tremendous cost, his actions slowly eating away at his once bright conscience, leaving behind a dark and troubled soul, forever shackled to the weight of his unyielding ambition. The fate of the three realms hangs precariously in the balance as Gachang's ruthless pursuit of power ignites a maelstrom of conflict, threatening to engulf the entire world in chaos and destruction, with no escape in sight. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now.
Stop struggling, you mere silhouette.
Gu Changa's got a plan, and it's already paying off. He's using the Fortune Plundering Talisman, and it's successfully activated. Fortune points and 2,500 fate points are now his. That's a huge boost in power.
Fortune Plundering Talisman has been successfully used. Su Fortune points and 2,500 fate points have been obtained.
And then, he completes the mission to kill Yi Ling. 3,000 fortune points and 1,500 fate points. That's a massive reward. The system is giving him a divine reincarnation halo, which contains the essence of time itself. His power is growing exponentially. Gu Changa is inside the Heavenly Emperor's abode. He's got a plan, and it's already paying off. The abode is a treasure trove of ancient knowledge and power-hungry tools. Gu Changa's eyes scan the shelves, his fingers brushing against the hilt of his blade as he contemplates the choices. The demonic energy surge erupts, threatening to annihilate the entire realm as the master frantically battles to contain the explosive force, the outcome hanging precariously in the balance. The weight of the kill drop rule crushes the heavens chosen, stripping them of their fortune points and leaving their future uncertain. a devastating blow to their aspirations and legacy. The truth about the Master's past hangs precariously in the air, poised to shatter the illusions of those around him, as he prepares to expose the dark secrets that have haunted him for so long. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Yiling's eyes fall on Brother Chang'e, her expression a mix of concern and anxiety. She tries to shake off the feeling of guilt for getting him involved in this mess. But Brother Chang'e, despite being severely injured, tries to reassure her that it's not her fault. He's still considerate of her feelings, and she's touched by that. Now, Lady Chilling suggests that everyone should leave so that Brother Chang'e can rest in peace. Everyone. Let's all leave so that Senior Brother Gu can nurse his injuries in peace. But just as they're about to leave, Yueling's expression darkens. What's going on? Does she suspect that something's off? Daqing, one of Yueling's friends, is still skeptical of Brother Chang'e's injuries. He thinks it's all a ruse to gain sympathy. But Yueling's convinced that Brother Chang'e is genuinely hurt. What? He's injured? Yes. Gachang's injured? What a joke. He's definitely pretending to be injured. Master Lady Siener wants to meet outside the ruins. Her expression is worried. Gu Chang'e is hurt, and she thinks someone might try to take advantage of the situation. The whole team is in a mess, and she wants to discuss their next move. Lady Siener is counting on Gu Chang'e to make a plan and get them out of this alive. Stop. We can't go without securing the area. Gachang's true strength is put to the test as Lady Yi, despite her warning, becomes his captive and a pawn in his game of power, leaving their twisted fate hanging precariously in the balance. Brother Chang'e's injuries have not only taken a physical toll but also left Lady Qiling shaken, her loyalty and compassion for him now a fragile, heart-wrenching thing that could shatter at any moment. As Gachang's power continues to soar, Lady Yi's secret identity and true intentions hang precariously in the air, threatening to unleash a maelstrom of chaos and destruction that will shake the very foundations of their world. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. Siener's on the scene, and the truth about Gu Chang'e's fate is about to become blood-soaked.
Stop. You're wrong.
Gu Chang'e's not listening, though. His aura is massive, and he's not backing down from Siener's warning. Gu Chang'e's been using all sorts of tactics to suppress Siener, but if he really wanted to kill her, he wouldn't need to raise a finger. This back-and-forth dance between Gu Chang'e and Siener has raised the stakes. Gu Chang'e wants to deepen his relationship with Siener, but she's clearly ambivalent.
Go ahead. I'll take them back if you don't want them. What are these items Gu Chang'e is offering? And why is Siener willing to take them back?
Siener's decision has put Gu Chang'e on the back foot. He realizes she's not easily intimidated, and that his charm alone won't work on her.
Of course, I believe you would.
The Feather Clan's Gu Chang'e is forced to face a merciless onslaught from the Sword Array, his fragile grip on reality slipping as chaos erupts around him, leaving him on the brink of despair. Jinling's desperation grows as he's torn between his loyalty to the Feather Clan and his love for Gu Chang'e, struggling to reconcile his heart with the harsh realities of their treacherous world. The unpredictable Jinling has now pledged to kill Gu Chang'e, a shocking betrayal that will shatter the fragile balance between the Feather Clan and its sworn enemies, plunging the entire realm into chaos and uncertainty. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Gu Chang'e, the most unrivaled genius in this world, refuses to surrender. His conviction to protect the innocent is unwavering. My end is near? Stop resisting and surrender. But Gu Chang'e knows his ultimate goal, to take the protagonist's place and claim the spotlight. He's willing to put everything on the line for that ambition. Naturally, I'll have to continue resisting with all my might. How are you going to use your divine weapon to kill the geniuses of the outside world? I, Gu Chang'e, will never let her have her way. This declaration sends shivers down the spines of those who dare to oppose him. Stay subbed to Manwa with Hari, or you'll miss the climax. The fate of Guchanga's family hangs in the balance as the Feather Clan's attack puts them in grave danger. Kachang unleashes his divine weapon, sending Siener flying, as the Orthu faction's true intentions for this world are exposed, leaving Siener stunned and vulnerable to their attack. Siener's innocence is brutally shattered as the truth about the Orthu faction's manipulation of the world's history is revealed, forcing her to confront the darkness within herself, leaving her heart heavy with betrayal and anger. As Siener struggles to cope with the aftermath, a mysterious figure watches from the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike, their true loyalties and intentions hanging precariously in the balance, threatening chaos and destruction. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Guchanga has just realized his mistake. Underestimating Yujing's power, he's now desperate to escape and inform everyone about the situation. His hands are trembling, and his voice is shaking. He demands that his allies take action, knowing that every second counts.
Even Miss Yujing has fallen.
Quick, we have to escape and tell everyone the news. Guchanga's reputation is at stake, and his clan's is too. If they don't take action, they'll be crushed by the repercussions of his actions. But what's Guchanga's plan? Will he continue to manipulate the situation, or will he finally face the music? The tension is building, and our story is far from over. The Feather Clan is now caught in the crossfire of Guchanga's machinations. His cunning plans are creating chaos among the various factions, and his clan is paying the price. Guchanga's intentions are clear. He's out to upstage Yujing and claim the title of the true hero.
Feather Clan's residence.
So what does Guchanga plan to do next? Will he continue to manipulate the situation, or will he finally face the music? As the dust settles, the Feather Clan's fate hangs precariously in the balance. The flames engulf Brother Gu as he takes a devastating strike from the divine weapon, leaving his fate hanging precariously in the balance. Yujing is consumed by anguish as she witnesses Brother Gu's tragic fall, feeling the weight of her failure and the devastating loss of the person she has come to care for deeply. As the Feather Clan's residence lies in ruins, Yujing is left reeling from the chaos, her fragile sense of security shattered and her enemies now closing in on her from all sides. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Guchanga seizes. The elder steps forward, his eyes blazing with a mix of curiosity and concern. The entire Black Eagle clan? Guchanga nods, a hint of a smile playing on his lips. You wretch! What did you just say? One of the warriors steps forward, but Guchanga holds up a hand. Stop wasting my time. You don't have the qualifications to negotiate or talk with me. Ask that old ancestor of yours who's at the Supreme Realm to come out instead. He takes a step forward, his eyes locked on the elder. I'm not here to play games. I'm here to claim what's mine. The air around Guchanga seems to vibrate with power. Emperor Xian's divine aura intensifies, causing absolute chaos as his unstoppable power unravels the fabric of reality, obliterating everything in its path, leaving destruction in its wake. This chapter marks a devastating loss for Emperor Xian as he finally confronts the dark truth behind his own existence, shattering his grand illusion of omnipotence and forcing him to reevaluate his entire being. As the dust settles, the ominous presence of the Origin ancestor looms, casting a dark shadow over the broken Emperor Xian, leaving the fate of the entire world teetering on the brink of collapse. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. The Black Eagle's true heir has been defeated, and he's still clueless. An ancestor, the one who's supposed to be Quasirialing the clan, speaks with a mix of fear and reverence. His words are laced with desperation. Ancestor of the Black Eagle clan, you're nothing but a slightly bigger ant. Nothing but a relic from the past.
Please, young Master Gu. Don't be angry.
The Black Eagle's true heir has been defeated, and he's still clueless. An ancestor, the one who's supposed to be Quasirialing the clan, speaks with a mix of fear and reverence. His words are laced with desperation. Ancestor of the Black Eagle clan, you're nothing but a slightly bigger ant. Nothing but a relic from the past.
Please, young Master Gu. Don't be angry. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife.
Young Master Gu's grip on his power is tightening, and the ground beneath him begins to shudder. The platform's energy is rising, and he's prepared to harness it. His thoughts are already racing with the possibilities. A new life, new opportunities, and a chance to finally surpass the limitations of his previous existence. But at what cost? If he succeeds, what will happen to the balance of power in this world? Young Master Gu's grip on his power is tightening, and the ground beneath him begins to shudder. The ancestor of the Black Eagle clan steps forward, reverence in his eyes. He knows his young master's wrath could destroy their clan. Young Master Gu is caught off guard by his ancestor's unexpected intervention, forcing him to acknowledge the true extent of his family's power in the realm, sparking a chain reaction of events. The overwhelming pain and regret now consumes young Master Gu's heart as he's forced to confront the consequences of his actions. The weight of his clan's suffering and his own lost potential weighing heavily on his shoulders. Young Master Gu's reckless determination to break free from his ancestors' control has unleashed a catastrophic storm, threatening to destroy the delicate balance between their world and the realm beyond, leaving the very fabric of reality hanging precariously in the balance. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Gu Changa is at his lowest, still trying to wrap his head around the fact that he's the villain in this world. He glances at Yiling, but she's hostile, her eyes blazing with a desire to kill him. Gu Changa's cautious tone turns amused, but slightly concerned, as he decides to play along. I was wondering why you'd be here. The primordial demonic sect bursts forth from the ancient immortal land, unleashing a wave of destruction as they clash with the strongest enemies in a desperate bid for survival. Minkong's unexpected presence triggers a whirlwind of emotions within the protagonist, forcing them to confront the painful reality of their complicated past and the delicate balance of their relationships. Minkong's cryptic remark hangs in the air like a death sentence, leaving the protagonist's fate precariously tied to the thread of a long-lost love, with no safety net to catch them if they fall. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter.
Oh man, Brian's opening line is gonna be so good. Here we go. It treated out that way before because it hadn't realized how attractive King Kong was. I hope I not till the time realizing how attractive you are. Gu Changa thinks Ming Kong is already interested in him. Ming Kong has no idea what's going on. Gu Changa is fishing for compliments. Gauging his response, is Ming Kong going to take the bait? His words are laced with flirtation. It's like a game, but Gu Changa's intentions are far from pure. Let's go and see what mysterious things are hidden in Nainoahini Valley. We'll spread out in all four directions and keep things safe for Master and his Fian.
Gu Changa is determined to get the divine spirit. He calculates how many realms he can break through with its energy. He looks forward to using the power of these divine spirits.
Stats maxed. New skill unlocked.
Xielian's cunning plan to deceive his nemesis has hit a snag as the true nature of their history is about to be exposed, threatening to upend everything he thought he knew. Yu Mingkong's heart is shattered as Xielian's shocking revelation forces her to confront the painful truth about their twisted past, leaving her vulnerable and emotionally exposed. The fate of Xielian's ascending divine record hangs precariously in the balance as the system's price for his ascension remains unknown, raising the stakes and casting a dark shadow over his future. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Gu Changa is face to face with Xianer. He's getting closer, the air around them electrified. Xianer speaks, fear creeping into her voice. She's not prepared for this.
What are you nervous about? I know you'd never do that to me.
Xianer's eyes widen as he's caught off guard by the spatial talent's true intentions. its divine spirit unleashing a fierce and ominous aura that threatens to upend the entire Feather clan. The weight of Sienner's deception crushes him, as he's forced to confront the devastating reality that his actions may have irreparably damaged his relationships with those he cares about most in the world. As the Feather clan's ancestral site is plunged into chaos, Sienner finds himself at the center of a maelstrom, racing against time to uncover the truth behind the mysterious spatial talent before it's too late. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Gu Changa's eyes narrow as he assesses the situation. We need to get out of here and fast. The Feather clan's ancestor is not to be underestimated. The camera pans out as Gu Changa makes a split-second decision, and the scene fades to black. Gu Changa's hands won't stop moving. He checks the exit twice, counting the number of guards patrolling the area. His ancestor, also from the Gu family, is here, and he can't be ignored. He's the prestige of their family name, and Gu Changa won't let him be threatened.
Stop.
System, conflict level critical.
The Gu family's ancestor stands tall, his eyes locked on Gu Changa. "I'll leave this to you," he says, his voice cold and detached. Gu Changa's eyes narrow. He'll protect his family's honor, no matter what the cost. Gu Changa's hand on his sword handle tightens. Our protagonist uncovers a dark secret about his family's past. His grip on reality begins to slip as he's forced to confront the harsh truth about himself. The weight of his family's shame and his own destiny crushes him, shattering the fragile sense of hope and security he once held onto, leaving him emotionally shattered. As he lies helpless, a shadow looms over him, the sound of footsteps echoing through the darkness, drawing closer with every passing heartbeat. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. The war between the Gu and Li families has started, and it's about to get bloody. Gu Changa, a traveler from another world, just realized he's the villain in this world, and he's ready to take down the Li family. He storms into the Li estate, his presence announced by the crashing gates. The Li family's ancestor is waiting for him. Gu Changa sneers.
You think you can defeat me with your little tricks? You had your chance. Now kneel.
Gu Changa raises an eyebrow. He's not here to kneel. He summons a massive storm, summoning the power of the gods. Gu Changa is seen returning to the Taoist Immortal Palace. Sovereign Peak Master asks him if everything went according to plan. Gu Changa responds with a confident tone. Sovereign Peak Master is skeptical, sensing that something's off about Gu Changa. Let's dive into the first two beats of I Am the Fated Villain, the key action or twist of this chapter. The Immortal Gate appears, casting a beacon of hope as Xinghe and Lingyi scramble to claim it. But the air is thick with treacherous intentions and hidden agendas unfolding rapidly around them. The emotional stakes. Lingyi's resolve is shaken as he confronts the weight of his past mistakes, while Xinghe grapples with the burden of her newfound power, her heart heavy with the pressure of responsibility and the danger that now surrounds her. The cliffhanger. As the Immortal Gate's true nature begins to unravel, Xinghe is forced to confront the dark secrets of her family's past, and the Feather clan's sinister plan for her comes terrifyingly close to fruition, leaving her vulnerable to untold destruction. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. He's already falling, and no one even sees him stumble yet. Gu Changa knows the truth. He's the villain. But with his noble background, unrivaled abilities, and a cheat system, he's determined to rewrite the story. He steps into a world where the Sea Palace and the Feather Clan are at odds, and Sienner is a key player in the conflict. His hands move with purpose as he surveys the surroundings, his mind racing with strategies. Gu Changa moves, and the world is about to change. The Feather Clan's former territory is now nothing but ruins. Gu Changa snickers at the thought. It's a predictable outcome. Sienner's words don't even register with Gu Changa. He's too confident, too self-assured. He's been playing this game for a long time, and he always comes out on top. He's got a reputation to uphold, and he won't let anyone, especially not Xiener, ruin his plans. Gachang's Taoist heart swears to protect Xiener's former glory, but the complexity of his vow hangs precariously in the balance as he grapples with his newfound emotional depth. Gachang's unyielding determination to shield Xiener from harm comes at a great personal cost, forcing him to confront the darker aspects of his own nature, and the burden of his unwavering resolve weighs heavy on his conscience. In a shocking twist, a mysterious voice whispers a chilling prophecy in Gachang's ear, hinting at the catastrophic fate that awaits Xiener and the unfathomable price he will have to pay to alter the course of destiny. Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. Here's the narration of I Am the Fated Villain, according to the given story beats. Hao Miao's smirk remains, but Gu Changge's focus is solely on his younger sister. Gu Xiener's name is poison in his family's ears, and yet, he remembers the night she was exiled, the tears in her eyes. His past mistakes haunt him, and he knows why his sister was sent away. Stop, you're wrong. A glimmer of defiance in Xiener's voice echoes in his mind, and Gu Changge's expression softens. Xiener's Daobone. He remembers the day he took it from her, his youthful folly leading to her exile. I'm sorry, Xiener, he whispers, his voice barely audible, for making you suffer for so long. Gu Changge is determined to make sure his sister isn't imprisoned again. None from the Sea Palace shall be allowed to leave here today. Gu Changge's intense gaze makes it clear this is war, and Xiener's safety is at stake. Xiener's life hangs in the balance as a ruthless order is issued, sealing her fate within the Sea Palace walls. Yet she remains defiant, unwilling to back down from the Primordial Will's unforgiving call. Xiener's newfound connection to the Primordial Will has awakened a dark, unyielding determination within her, fueling a seething resentment against those who would seek to harm her or hers, no matter the cost. The stage is set for all-out chaos as Xiener's grip on the Primordial Will tightens, its power coursing through her veins like liquid fire, leaving her adversaries scrambling to counter her ascendant might. Who will fall first? Don't miss what happens next. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari right now. The king was betrayed in the cradle, his fate already sealed by the Gu family's ancestor. The very moment of his birth was a setup to create a villain. Gu Changge realizes he's the fated villain in this world. He's been living a lie, unaware of his true purpose. His noble background, unrivaled abilities, and a cheat system that penalizes the protagonist give him a taste of the truth. He is the villain, and it's time to steal the show.
Stop. You're lying.
The king's grip on reality begins to slip.
Your love is as predictable as a newborn foal running from a snake.
Her eyes flash with anger, but Gu Changge remains unfazed. I know I can trust you. You've always protected me, haven't you? The Sea Palace's silence hangs heavy in the air, weighing heavily on Gu Changge's conscience. Guys, it's time to get hyped. Welcome back to I Am the Fated Villain, the most epic tale of a king who's turned villain, with his cheat system and unparalleled abilities. Let's dive into beat. Gu Changge is desperate. He needs to protect his Gu family's reputation, and the only way to do that is to secure the immortal heaven's ancient city. The Sea King's mind is unraveling, his grip on reality slipping as the Wushuang Guaro threat looms, forcing him to make a shocking decision that will alter the fate of the empire forever. Xiao Yan's relationship with Huxian is put to the test as he struggles to maintain his composure in the face of growing emotional turmoil, while Huxian's feelings for him continue to intensify, threatening to upend their entire dynamic. The celestial Wushuang dynasty decrees the creation of a Wushuang Guaro, a creature capable of rivaling the Sea King's powers, but at what cost and whose authority will be behind this catastrophic event that could reshape the world. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. Here we go, Brian's taking over. The ancient Flying Serpent clan has been waiting for young Master Gu for a long time. Everyone in our clan has decided to willingly work for the young master and obey his every word.
P20 shows the clan members in awe of Guchanga, all bowing down to him. But, as we see in P22, they're extremely stubborn? Wait, what? P23 reveals that maybe Guchanga is stubborn, but he's not stupid. He would never make our clan become the next feathered clan.
About that.
The young master's words hang in the air, a challenge to Guchanga's behavior. Will Guchanga back down, or will he continue to assert his dominance? The situation is on the brink of a breakdown.
Guchang wrestles with the weight of his clan's fate as he faces the harsh reality of ancient grudges and unyielding clans vying for power, setting the stage for an impending storm. The emotional toll takes its toll on Guchang, who's forced to confront the devastating cost of his clan's stubborn pride and the weight of his own destiny, leaving him emotionally shattered and vulnerable. As Guchang delves deeper into the secrets of his clan's dark past, the treacherous web of ancient alliances threatens to consume him, with the fate of the Flying Serpent clan hanging precariously in the balance and darkness closing in. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week.
He's got a reputation for being a hotshot from another world, after all. But what's the goal here? Jiyu Changa wants to win young Mrs. Heart. What's in his way? The Dragon Clan's clan leader is already on the ropes, and Jiyu Changa has this ancient wheel of reincarnation that's got everyone talking. This thing is like a cheat code for the entire realm.
What does he do about it? Guchanga uses this ancient relic to shake the hearts of the Dragon Clan's troops. What's the cost? The clan leader is furious, and the whole situation is turning into a bloody mess. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with a knife. The Dragon Clan's stronghold shatters as Chang Ji's father publicly reveals the truth about his son's immortality, leaving the troops in stunned silence, and chaos erupts within the castle walls. Chang Ji's heart is shattered as he witnesses his father's cruel betrayal, but in a shocking turn, his determination and resilience are reignited, fueling a fierce resolve to reclaim his rightful place as the Dragon Clan's leader. As Chang'o stands amidst the ashes of his clan's honor, a sinister alliance is forged between the Emperor and his arch-nemesis, Shuiyang, who now possesses the fabled celestial dragon scales, threatening to reshape the fate of the world forever. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. Young Master Guchanga arrives at the meeting, exuding confidence and power. He's not just any ordinary young master. He's the one who will shake this world. He's got his eyes on the fortune's chosen daughter, and he's not going to let anyone stand in his way. His sister, Sage, looks concerned, but Guchanga just winks at her.
You don't understand, young master. He's not going to make it easy for you.
The fortune's chosen daughter, Arya, is already a powerful force in this world. But Guchanga is confident that he can take her down a peg. He's got his cheat system, and he's not afraid to use it. Guchanga glances around the room, taking in the other attendees. He's got a plan, and he's gonna see it through. His eyes land on the elder, Rex, and he gives him a subtle nod. Guchanga's words hang in the air like a challenge, a declaration of intent that echoes through the room. Wang Wushuang, determined to protect her brother, must now navigate the treacherous waters of the Chang Shengwang family's politics, where loyalty is tested at every turn, and the line between love and ambition blurs. As Wang Wushuang finds herself drawn into a complex web of relationships, she gains a newfound sense of purpose, but risks losing the very thing that has defined her. Her hatred for the fated villain, now replaced by a spark of uncertainty. Guyu, the cunning and mysterious brother, watches Wang Wushuang with an unnerving intensity, his true intentions hidden behind a mask of warmth and camaraderie, leaving the audience wondering what lies ahead. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Guchanga's eyes narrow as he addresses those who would dare to stand in his way. He has no intention of letting them get stronger before he takes the stage. The marriage alliance between Brother Gu and Miss Sijin hangs by a thread, yet Brother Gu remains calculating, anticipating every possible outcome. His goal is clear: protect Miss Sijin at all costs. "I'll take care of them, Miss Sijin. You focus on." Gu Changa's voice cuts Kai off, his tone laced with authority. He takes a step forward, his eyes never leaving Miss Sijin. "Yes, sir." Miss Sijin's words cut deep. Brother Gu's anger turns to hurt, and for a moment, he's vulnerable. He takes a step back, his eyes locked on Miss Sijin, as if he's searching for answers.
You're not going back. Period.
And in that moment, Brother Gu realizes that he has a choice. He can walk away, or he can face whatever lies ahead. What's the cost of his loyalty to his family, to Miss Sijin, and to himself? The fated villain receives an ultimatum from the omnipotent emperor, requiring him to choose between fulfilling a divine prophecy or his own free will, sparking a monumental dilemma. As Xiao Qiuzi grapples with the weight of his new reality, he gains a glimmer of hope for a future where humanity might be saved, but at the cost of his own identity and freedom. The fateful decision looms large, but just as the stakes are about to be settled, Xiao Qiuzi is intercepted by a mysterious figure, leaving his ultimate fate hanging precariously in the balance. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. What does he do next? Alright, you guys, listen up. Gu Changa is talking to a young lady, and she's dressed as a man. "You're dressed as a man?" The lady's reaction is priceless. She looks happy and a little awkward, so I take it she's been dressing like this for a bit. But what's interesting is that Changa is totally cool with it. He's smiling and laughing with her like they're old friends. "I'm just happy that Brother Changa finally accepts me." Accepts her? What's going on here? I mean, this is my younger sister we're talking about. She's basically a street kid, but Changa is treating her like royalty.
Father-in-law, apologize to Changa right now. Apologize? What's going on here? Minkom's reaction is interesting. He's seemingly apologetic, but what's the real reason behind it? We're back in the courtyard, and Changa is basically begging his auntie to forgive him. Gu Changa, the mastermind from another world, is being cute.
You're truly my daughter-in-law. I'm auntie. The little sister is practically crying, and Changa is trying to.
As Gu Changa stands face to face with the heavenly emperor's son, the air is electric with tension, their past secrets and betrayals hanging precariously in the balance like a fragile thread. The heavenly emperor's son, once the most beloved individual in the primordial royal clan, has now gained a painful truth about his true identity. While Gu Changa's eyes burn with a hidden purpose, his emotions locked behind an impenetrable mask. A mysterious figure watches Gu Changa from the shadows, ready to strike, their true intentions tied to the demonic arts, leaving a trail of genius-level victims in their wake, and Gu Changa is now directly in their crosshairs. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. The final confrontation is about to unfold, and the stakes are higher than ever. Chufan's reputation is on the line, and Gu Changa's true nature is about to be revealed. The tension is palpable as the two enemies face off in a battle of wits and strength. Stats maxed. New skill unlocked. Chufan's eyes are locked onto Gu Changa, his heart pounding with anticipation. The outcome is far from certain, and the fate of the entire world hangs in the balance. Chufan's been doing some digging on Gu Changa's background, and it looks like he's found something big. Gu Xiener's got a surprise for Chufan. She's been watching the whole scene unfold, and she's got a solution. Gu Xiener's beauty has been distracting everyone, and now she's about to reveal her true intentions. Her smile is radiant, but Chufan's not buying it.
Stats maxed. New skill unlocked.
Gu Xiener's got a devious plan, and it involves Chufan. She's going to play the game like a pro, and Chufan's at her mercy. Gu Changa's still watching, and he's not happy. The outcome is far from certain, and the fate of the entire world hangs in the balance. Chufan's got a revelation Gu Changa's involvement goes deeper than he thought. The key twist unfolds as Wang Zijin's true identity is revealed, exposing a shocking connection to the ancestral humanity palace that will shake the foundations of the entire realm. Wang Zijin's discovery of his true heritage sets off a chain reaction, awakening long-dormant emotions that threaten to upend his relationships and leave him questioning everything he thought he knew about himself and those around him. With Wang Zijin's humanity ancestor title now in question, the power dynamics are about to shift dramatically, leaving Xuesong in a precarious position as he struggles to maintain control over his destiny and the realm's fragile balance of power. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week.
Why don't you take little Ime down to rest? Stop complaining, or else I'll make you pay what you owe me. Is there something wrong with this servant? I have no idea, but this servant's name seems to be a main character's name. This nine-tailed Heavenly Fox clan's young lady seems to have some feelings for Guchang. Wait a minute, isn't that an impossible feat? Alright guys, we've got a doozy here. It's time to dive into Beat. Let's get hyped.
Gu Changa stands there, calm as ever, yet somehow, key action or twist of this chapter. Senior brother is stunned as the truth behind the nine-tailed Heavenly Fox clan's young lady's feelings for Gu Changgu erupts, leaving him reeling in shock and confusion. His eyes fixed intensely on her. Emotional stakes. What a character gained or lost. Senior brother has gained a glimpse into the deep emotions of the nine-tailed Heavenly Fox clan's young lady, but in doing so, he has lost the last shred of hope for his own chance at love, his heart heavy with longing. Cliffhanger. What is left dangerously unresolved going forward? As senior brother struggles to process this revelation, the nine-tailed Heavenly Fox clan's young lady's eyes meet his, filled with an intensity that sends shivers down his spine, leaving him frozen in uncertainty. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. The tension builds as Gu Changa confronts the Saintess. She's got spirit, but Gu Changa's got the skills. The real question is, who will come out on top? Gu Changa's not going to let anyone take his place, and the Saintess is not going to back down. This is war, and only the strongest will survive.
Loderis Dodo something Likithis in Mi Changshingu family? Die.
The air is charged with tension as Gu Changa's words cut deep. He's not going to back down, and the Saintess is not going to give up without a fight. The question is, what's Gu Changa's next move? He's got a reputation to uphold, and he's not going to let anyone take his place. Mas unleashes the sealing charms, sending the targets tumbling to the ground as the formation array around the mansion activates, trapping them in a deadly vortex. With each passing moment, Mo feels his connection to his former self slip away, leaving him to wonder if he's truly lost himself forever in this endless cycle of revenge. The door to the hidden room slams shut behind Mo, plunging him into darkness as an eerie whisper taunts him. You will never leave this place, the fated villain's final hell. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. A primordial spirit disturbance tears through the Chongqing Wang family's residence. Gu Changa realizes the full extent of his cheat system and the true depths of his nemesis. The prophecy of the fated villain is no joke. Gu Changa smirks. The game has only just begun. A new pawn has stepped onto the board. Lady Zijin is still trapped beneath the rubble. Brother Gu is waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The advanced Sacred Realm Cultivator unleashes a devastating explosion, leaving Gu's allies scattered and fighting for their lives in a desperate bid to contain the chaos. Zijin's determination to protect Gu intensifies as she realizes her connection to him goes far beyond her original intention, stirring emotions she thought she'd long suppressed. A chilling revelation raises the stakes. The true inheritor of demonic arts is now aware of Gu's existence, setting the stage for a catastrophic showdown that will shake the very foundations of their world. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week. The inheritor of demonic arts has left his mark on the Heavenly Emperor's mountain, and the signs point to a devastating conspiracy. Brother Gu, the mastermind behind the rescue, is nowhere to be seen. His usual calm demeanor is replaced with a hint of unease. What drove him to intervene in the first place?
That's right. Thank you, young Master Gu. Thank you.
Brother Gu, the mastermind behind the rescue, is reeling in shock and frustration. His reputation as the inheritor of demonic arts is taking a nosedive, and everyone's turning against him. Brother Gu looks at the pool of rebirth with a mix of caution and curiosity. He's thinking about how to increase his cultivation, but he's also aware of the risks and uncertainties. He knows the pool is a sacred place where the most enlightened individuals can receive enlightenment about their ancestors' Tao. His hands won't stop moving. He's checking the pool's aura, trying to gauge its power. What is he looking for? A sign of the pool's potential to reveal the secrets of his ancestors' Tao. The key action or twist of this chapter. Guchang's power is now being scrutinized as a potential source of chaos, fueling the suspicion surrounding the reclusive heir of demonic arts, forcing a tense cat-and-mouse game. The emotional stakes, what a character gained or lost. Guchang's fate hangs precariously as he risks losing the trust of those who could aid him in uncovering the truth, facing a crushing isolation amidst unfounded accusations. The cliffhanger, what is left dangerously unresolved. The fate of the entire realm now hangs by a thread as an unknown force exploits the chaos to make a devastating move, plunging the world into the edge of darkness and despair. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Gu Chang'e realizes he's the villain, but a noble background, unrivaled abilities, and a cheat system make him ready to steal the show. He has one goal: take the spotlight from the fated hero. His obstacle is the hero's reputation, the girl's heart, and his own identity. Action. He decides to enter the pool of rebirth to uncover the truth about his past life. Consequence. The pool reflects his past life, and he discovers he's a demon lord in a past life. He chooses to ignore the benefits of awakening the demonic heart for now.
Stop. You're wrong.
Gu Chang'e looks at the world around him and sees the chaos he's caused. Xiener is caught in the middle of this whole mess, and Gu Chang'e is getting angry. Who is there? Still the same three, but now they're in a standoff. What do they want? Gu Chang'e wants to protect Xiener, but young Master Chang'e is getting more and more desperate. What blocks them? Gu Chang'e's connection to the demonic nature and his own sense of responsibility. Action. Gu Chang'e decides to take a risk and try to reach out to young Master Chang'e. Consequence. This might just be the moment of truth. Get out of my head. Well, this just got real. Who is there? The two of them, and it's the moment of truth. A fierce battle rages on as Xielian seizes the new Dao Bone, unleashing a torrent of divine power that shatters the air, leaving Ling Jianpeng reeling in desperation. Xielian's heart aches with a mix of guilt and regret as he's forced to confront the brother who stood by his side through thick and thin. Their bond now strained to the breaking point by unforgiving fate. Ling Jianpeng's eyes flash with a glimmer of hope as he utters the single word, brother, leaving Xielian's face twisted in anguish, the question hanging precariously in the balance. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update.
Stop right there. This is what I've been waiting for. You don't belong here. But she's too far gone, her voice cracking as she tries to reason with me. I'm a monster, and I know it. You'll kill everyone. You're not even human. The pain in her eyes is almost unbearable. My eyes locked onto her, and something within me cracks.
You dumb brat, since you really want to die.
Gu Chang'e's on a mission to find Xiener's parents. He's found them trapped in another world, and he's decided to keep their rescue a secret.
The key action or twist of this chapter. Chang'e is finally able to stand up on his own, but at a devastating cost, his body racked with crippling pain as he struggles to maintain his balance. The emotional stakes, what a character gained or lost. Chang Ji's newfound independence comes at the expense of his physical well-being, a heavy price he's willing to pay for the freedom to move forward without his uncle's protection. The cliffhanger, what is left dangerously unresolved going forward. As Chang'e takes his first steps into the unknown, his uncle receives an ominous visit from a mysterious figure, hinting at a dark and powerful force gathering against them. Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and join thousands of fans who never miss an update. Gu Chang'e's expression twists in rage, but I just shrug. I've made it clear, I won't tolerate disobedience. His hands are tied and I have the upper hand. Hand over the ancestors' command, Gu Chang'e. If you don't, things will only get worse. Gu Chang'e's face contorts in a mixture of anger and desperation, but I just smile. He's not worthy of my mercy, not after what he's done. Stay subbed to Manwa with Hari, or you'll miss the climax. The key action or twist of this chapter. Gu Chang geometry is trapped in this world, unable to escape. His eternal powers momentarily locked down by his arch-nemesis, leaving him at the mercy of this cunning foe. The emotional stakes, what a character gained or lost. Gu Chang geometry's pride and power are shaken to their core as he faces a humiliating defeat, while his adversary revels in the triumph, savoring the taste of victory over the arrogant villain. The cliffhanger, what is left dangerously unresolved going forward. As the dust settles, Gu Chang geometry's eyes narrow, a sinister glint flickering to life in their depths. What dark plans is he concocting? And will he unleash a new wave of terror on the world? Subscribe to Manwa with Hari and hit the bell so you never miss a chapter. The ancestors' wisdom has been unearthed, but our Chohan is already gone, vanished into thin air. Sienna rushes to the clan elders, her face twisted in worry. Elder Ming looks at her with a heart-wrenching expression, concern deep within his eyes. Young Master Chohan's family is worried sick. Stop. Explain. Elder Ming tries to remain composed, but his words tremble, each sentence laced with desperation. Sienna's eyes narrow, her grip on the clan elder's arm firm. I can almost hear her heart pounding in her chest. Tell me the truth. The clan elder finally reveals the shocking news. Chohan's family may be alive, hidden safely in the lower realm. Gu Chang'e understands now the lower realm, Tianqing realm, the vast domain. This is the lower realm place from humanity's ancestral memories. He knows the reincarnation's name, but that's it. Nothing else. Elder Ming is growing impatient. He can sense the stagnation in Gu Chang'e. Clarify the rumors some other time, boy. Gu Chang'e looks up, a mix of frustration and concern on his face. He wants to help, but the more he thinks about it, the more he realizes how little he actually knows. He's about to ask Elder Ming another question when a sudden realization hits him. He's standing in a place filled with ancestral energy. What is this place? What's its history? And why does it feel so familiar? Gachang's eyes narrow, his grip on the mysterious artifact tight as he senses the dark energy coursing through it, a power that could shatter the balance of the realms forever. Gachang's newfound understanding of the ancient artifact's true nature leaves him reeling, his sense of purpose and belonging shattered as the weight of his destiny bears down on him. He feels lost, alone, and adrift in a world where his very existence is a curse. The mysterious realm of Tianqing trembles on the brink of chaos as Gachang's actions awaken an ancient and malevolent force, its power spreading like a stain across the fabric of reality, leaving devastation in its wake. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to Manwa with Hari. New chapters drop every week.